Hey, it's Ross Payton with Role Playing Public Radio. We're playing Caleb's new game that he's playtesting tonight. That is untitled. The working title is the Raisin, I believe.
Yes.
And yeah, it is a psychotronic, over-the-top cinematic tour de force.
And dry grapes.
That's a lot for a game you haven't played yet. That's an Alpha 1.
I'm trying to help.
I appreciate the upsell.
Yeah.
The hype man.
Yeah.
I'm just calling it the Raisin so far. This is Alpha 1. I don't know if it works. I'm trying to emulate a certain brand of psychedelic horror, which I am calling what conservatives think drugs do.
Mm-hmm.
Very much, the scenes of The Doors that got a little out there. Altered states, that kind of stuff, but as a role-playing game. So everyone's roll-up characters, we'll go around and introduce them. So, Ross, who's your character? What do they do? How do they know the rest?
My name's Steve. My dad owned a dealership, and I was supposed to work there, but now I'm a repo man. And I hate it. Yeah,
the recession.
It is. I just want to get out of the city, man, and reconnect with nature. My dad owned a dealership. You're gonna hear that a lot. I just want to take care of animals. I'm an amateur vet. I've read some books, and I'm really good at helping animals now.
That's good.
Yeah, and I want to reconnect with nature. If I can get enough money to get out of the city, man.
Do you have any good relationships that sustain you at the table, that get you through a hard day of
I
pulling away in cars as people weep behind you?
Oh yeah. I trust Amelia with my life. Amelia really helped me that one time. I don't want to talk about it. But Charles, he knows how to party. And I don't know who Cass is.
So Charles is your hookup, basically?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And Wallace, I party with Wallace because fuck him, that's why.
Well, every friend group needs one guy you don't actually like.
Yeah.
That's important.
Use terms like science.
We know what really
unites us. Fucking for just putting on airs and shit.
I tell you what the metric system is.
God, can you hear yourself? We live in reality, man.
All right, Maddy, you're up.
I'll be playing Amelia. She comes from a family of lawyers. They were lawyers, but breed lawyers. It's like rats, basically. So she was meant to become a lawyer, but she's inspired to become an actor instead. And because of this, her entire family has cut her off, so now she's a waitress at a bar. She is seeking to unlock the potential of the human emotions, to understand that completely, to be able to, make act better. I don't know.
Well, I mean, being born of lawyers, you've never seen them before.
Pretty much, yes.
It's kind of mythical, I guess.
I've heard people on the outside can cry.
You want to be on a witness stand?
Who sustains you in your fall from grace?
Okay, Wallace, because they're convenient.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah,
those are the people you party with.
Hell yeah. Charles, again, because they know how to party, so he's definitely just the dealer. Cass, because they understand what I truly seek. We're basically spirit sisters, sister brothers. And then Steve, because they're forcing me to do this somehow.
Maybe through guilt trips?
You and your fucking metric system, man.
This is what happens when you repossessed her Prius, dude.
Oh, no.
I put somehow there because it could be real, or it could be just you, I have no choice but to do these drugs. It's forcing me to do it. My hand is being twisted behind my back.
This isn't actually my hand, it's my sister's hand.
Yeah.
Dr. Drugs is making us do this.
All right, Cass, David, what are you all about?
Well, I'm all about the music, man. I learned how to play the piano, the guitar. I'm going to be a rock star one day. My name is going to be in lights instead of me just sitting over here in the corner playing for this run-down bar. But one day.
Oh, so I assume that's how you met Amelia and her hanger-on, Steve.
Oh, yeah. Amelia also truly understands what I seek. She's also looking for the out. She wants to get out of this bar. this bar specifically,
Okay.
and through the fame.
What's the bar called that you work at, Amelia?
Oh God.
Famous.
The rusting pipe.
Dive Bomb Murphy's.
Dive Bomb Mercy. All right.
Murphy, yeah. Dive Bomb Murphy's.
Yeah, it was opened by a former professional wrestler.
Yeah.
Dive Bomb Murphy.
It
It was
used
his
to be-
retirement.
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to just be called Famous,
Yeah.
but then he bought it out.
Well, maybe it's in an old famous bar. Like,
Oh,
it's
God.
a bar.
I remember
Just huge
Famous
famous bar. The sign is up. They spelled bar with 2 R's. No one questions it. Anyway, who we up next? Tom, Charles, what are you all about?
By the way, I have that Charles knows how to party, and I've never met Steve before, but I've heard the stories from Amelia. And Wallace, I'm trying to heal the wound he left behind.
Oh, damn you.
Well, my name's Charles. I fly planes. You know, it's important work. Just chasing the devil into the deep blue sky. You never know what you're gonna get.
Mainly cocaine, then.
For some reason, I'm mainly flying prop commuter planes to Branson. I should be flying better planes by now. I don't know why they're trying to hold me back.
Well, apparently you serve a vital function in the can afford a private plane to Branson community, being
Exactly.
a guy who knows how to get things. Yeah.
And of course, hey, and I'm always gonna love my friend Cass because it was convenient. It's like my definite good buddy Steve, who I trust with my life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know how to party.
And there's Wallace because I owe him so much already. And Amelia, because they are forcing me to do this somehow. That wily minx in that bar of hers.
The circle of peer pressure.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. If everyone else makes you do drugs, no one did drugs.
The drugs did us.
Yeah. And last but not least,
Oh, hey, this is Aaron, and I am Wallace. He is a person who failed out of the astronaut candidate program, even though he wanted to be a part of the stars, and settled for being an assistant or associate professor of physics at some random university. So
There's like a lot here. Just take your pick.
yeah, so and because of that too, yeah, he deals with most of his own problems, specifically with large and hallucinogens, to get through the day, because ultimately his goal is to find a way into the SETI program, even though it's probably massively defunded at this point. So, because he has been convinced that if he can make psychic contact with a comet in the next 2 or 3 years, that'll solve the majority of his problems. He can ascend, and he doesn't have to worry about it anymore.
weird how they didn't let you on the shuttle with your ancient alien theories.
Well, that was after this too. The thing
They
that
had the hairdo to go with those.
the thing that got me off the program and that was the massive doses of Adderall I was trying to keep myself
They
awake.
forced me to believe these crazy things.
But yeah, that's why I followed everybody else too. Specifically, one Charles, because airplane cocaine, fuck him. So Amelia, because I owe her so much already. Dude, if nothing else, just a place to spout my crazy. That's like Chariots of Fire theories.
Mm-hmm.
Cass, who we've never met before. I don't know who this person is. So
You're in the corner every time you come in the bar, man.
I gave him the best 3 nights of my life and 4 that were kind of okay.
Is it eventually to come to someone says, but there's no one next to Amelia.
why is that
There
person?
never was.
Why is that person wearing clothing that matches the wood grain? So, and Steve, because, trying to heal the wound they left behind, which is one really, really bad night on mushrooms that were obviously not ready.
Bad night or good night?
Shut the fuck up, Charles.
All right, so the premise of this game, whatever it's called, you take the red raisin, which is a hallucinogen of legendary properties. It is up there with crocodile and bath salts and PCP for bad reaction humans cannot easily believe, like ate a dude's face off or went running through a brick wall. At the same time, there are a number of celebrities who've claimed to have discovered their career while on it. Physicists.
Probably
and,
someone I flew on my plane.
Yeah,
once.
biologists who claim to have, cracked codes to the universe. Masterpieces written on it. And very little information about what it actually is or does, or if it is real online. So I'm just saying, LSD the day after it came out. That's what you've all heard of it. So the way the game works is I'm not going to roll anything. It's basic red markets mechanics. So when you take the drug, you are going to take the drug. It is the premise of the game. You're going to draw a card. Most of that is going to be coloring how you role play. So there's going to be 3 basic positions of the card that are important. If the card's in front of you, it doesn't have to be like in your hand. You don't have to like hide it from anybody. But that's just what you see. I want you to always role play as if that's what you see. So that's your little actor secret. At a certain point, I will ask you to check your shit. And if you don't do that, you're going to lose your shit. When that happens, your card goes in the middle of the table. Okay. At that point, it's an effect for everyone. You don't want the cards on the white piece of paper in the center of the table. That's only for critical fails. But you don't want the cards to go
I'm
there.
sure we won't get to that.
Yeah.
For those for the podcast audience who cannot see Ross's face, he's doing the Mandy smile at this point.
Is there a way to intentionally make a critical fail?
There are. So I will reveal one card as a note. So you'll have a suit. It's just a deck of 52 that I rejiggered with. You'll have the name of it and then flavor text if you want an idea what I'm talking about. But then in larger at the bottom, it will have mechanical things that are in effect. So a lot of times it will say, if real, and real will be in all caps. If it is in the middle of the table, it is real, meaning it's real for everybody. If you have it, that's what you see. So give me that one. I will discard it. The basics of the suits is you have hearts. So that is the good stuff. Those are internal reserves and inner worlds unlocked by the drugs. In red markets terms, that would be charges. So you can just mark points on your sheet whenever you get a heart card. Like if you got a 9 of hearts, you get 9 of those little points to spend. And they will boost your black when you want to roll something. Okay. The other thing you can do is gamble on a roll, which is you just roll your stat, which is going to be PT, HF, or
Physical tolerance, high functioning,
yes.
or shit, or more.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're not going to roll more because that's the dissociated mechanic that you spend for. Yeah.
All right.
That will flip rolls and give you special effects. So that's pretty much it. If you have hearts, you can spend them. Otherwise, you're gambling. Your stats go down to 0. It's bad. If you lose your shit down to 0, you're done. You've gone bye-bye. The drug was too much for you. If you lose your physical tolerances, you're dead. If you lose highest functioning, you do survive, but you're a junkie now. You've fucked up so bad that you're persona non grata from society. So you could still high function, but then you have to make your shit checks whenever you do it. Because you're like, struggling. Why is that hobo on my computer? Yeah.
Oh, you say you just got it. So.
Yeah, you've gone bye-bye socially. So that makes everything harder. It is a bit of a death spiral. Okay, any questions before we start? All right, everyone roll red.
Okay.
Who's got the highest?
8.
9.
9. You know what? It turns out Charles does know how to party. Charles, who's your hookup for Red Raisin? Who's the guy that can get you some?
Is it one of the players or just something?
You just decide. It's not one of the players. It's somebody you've met in your travels. Yeah.
Oh, he is the brother of a very famous actor that often flies from Springfield to Branson.
Oh, okay.
And
we don't say his name, obviously.
Of course
or else
not.
you'll lose his business.
Yes, but
we call him Mr. P.
Yeah,
Mr. P.
Mr. P. He has the most primo shit.
Actually, he's getting off the plane one day, and he just goes, Charles, thank you. We couldn't do this without you. The charity work for back and forth, getting these guys, they always got to meet in person, go to the club. It's a nightmare.
It's no problem.
So, hey, you seem like a man of discerning taste.
I've been known to taste things on occasion.
All right. Hey, just one, okay? Do it with friends. You don't want to do this alone. All right? You have a good time.
Like,
my family wouldn't be where we were today without that stuff. And he hands you a Ziploc bag with what looks like 5 red raisins in it, like little dusty with sugar, just kind of rolling around in a...
Just look at the plane I just got off, like, I'm going to go flying again tonight.
Ooh.
All right, so you obviously after your shift, you've got to go, party with some folks down at Dive Bomb Murphy's. Yeah.
Still wearing my pilot's outfit because chicks always do.
Cass, what are you playing that night? What's your set?
Best of Billy Joel.
Okay.
We're going to start with You May Be Right.
All right.
Move into Piano Man.
All right.
Probably when Wallace gets here.
Give me a high functioning check just off the bat. So just roll them and then add your HF to your black.
That is a red 9 and a black 1, so no.
Well, we know he's not a rock star. It's a very sparsely attended Wednesday night at Dive Bomb Mercy's.
Oddly appropriate for Springfield.
Yes. There's just a sad physicist on the bar.
Fiddling around with what looks like to be a ham radio that he has maybe soldered a crystal radio to.
And
a potato.
I'm just going to keep looking.
Yeah. Who's your manager, Amelia?
It's Timothy. Just like 50-something. He was one of the lower dudes when the bar first opened. It's like, it's going to get back to the glory days. We're going to bring them all back. It's going to happen. They're going to be here. This place is going to look spick and span for when all the famous people walk through that door and they'll remember the good old days.
Route 66!
You see, he's just rubbing a hole in the varnish of the bar, just polishing it like he's trying to start a fire. He's holding it together.
Yeah.
Actually, at one moment, as he keeps going through, you see Wallace put a piece of tinfoil on his hand right now. Keep going faster. I think I'm getting a better signal.
I know my replacement character is going to be.
All right. That's it. You've met the bar. There's a waitress, 2 customers, a neurotic manager, and the musical act.
Oh, I'm there too. So
Yeah.
I just basically walk in like Norm going into Cheers.
I'm the only one who said, Charles!
Like, there he is.
Yeah.
Fly in the skies.
Hell yeah.
But I always end up landing right back here.
Yep.
Are you singing Billy Joel, like, mocking descriptions of what happened? The sad-ass pilot comes in, talks to the nobody. Like, yeah.
I know, that's kind of like going to Tom Waits every day. And the one-legged man.
I'm gonna take a little like reserve sticker off one of the things at the bar, just like, oh, we saved your seat. It's a busy night tonight. You should have seen it. Oh man,
Like,
2 other people walked in accidentally once.
like, it's always good to come back to home, Like,
Well, not true. We had 4 others come in that said, wait a minute, this isn't the karaoke bar. That's the one across the street. Then they got turned around.
They didn't turn around. They backed out slowly.
Hey, when you watch Kitchen Nightmare, do you be like, damn, that's a good place before Gordon Ramsay makes any changes?
like gonna need a White Russian. Been dreaming about that all day. Thinking about that on the plane in the sky where I was.
I'm gonna look up how to do that on my phone. So I'm like, alright, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Timothy's like, oh no, milk. We need more. It's in the back. I'll get it, sir. Don't worry. He's very urgently running to get you milk. So,
I love that guy.
third whole customer in here.
You want me to run down and come and go get you a gallon?
But, I mean, the song ends, Cass, I assume. unless you just want to keep vamping desperately.
Nah, we're
Stand by your man.
Yeah, Timothy's got it back. You have the bar to yourselves, and there is no
5 minute
music.
break.
Yeah.
Right. Well, how's everyone's night?
I repoed a Dodge Charger today. And,
That is amazing.
yeah, there's a lot of family drama going on, but
Drama.
yeah.
Hey, I heard from a good person that I know whose name I cannot reveal for legal reasons.
You know good people?
Yeah. It's like, but I'm feeling good today. Fun in the sky makes you want to do charitable things.
Mm-hmm.
So I might have something that could ease your repo worries.
Yeah, I mean, the guy who did threaten to kill me today, I would like something to take the edge off. I'm glad he sold all his guns to pay his bills before.
Like, those weren't all his guns.
You don't know the guy.
Like, I
If
know
he had a gun, he would have shot me.
it's the Midwest. Yeah, I know.
Like, he loved his car more than his guns. That's why he sold his guns first to keep the car, and then when that money
Well,
ran
he
out,
can get more guns.
Interesting statistic. There is a teeth-to-gun ratio of how many
Anyways.
losses meant equals how many.
Boy,
guns
this
they have.
conversation makes a lot of you want to do drugs.
Yes, it does. Mixed with the whatever.
It's like so. Like,
I need a bump of something just to get through the rest of this.
well, it's like sorry, don't have any Coke on me right now, but I got something that might be good. Like, just got it from a friend.
Raisinets?
Fruit.
Look, I have no idea, but he's never steered me wrong.
Okay.
I mean, like the last time he came through to me, I literally saw God, and we talked about planes. Anyway,
I'll go for the seeing God part. Don't talk to me about planes.
like one out to each.
Yeah.
Actually, like does the White Russian come?
He's still in the back.
Yeah, you can pour them all
half
other
and half,
drinks.
too.
Here, you can have my Modelo.
Like, all right, I'm just gonna drop it in there.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, all right, like, cheers, everybody.
There.
All right.
You are all in a diner. It is broad daylight. What are you wearing?
Pat my pilot's outfit.
Were you wearing that at the bar last night? Because it's definitely on now.
Yeah, I was pretty sure I was wearing it last night.
Okay.
I'm wearing a 19.
I don't remember if I was wearing the full suit, tie, jacket, and cap.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure I was.
Yeah, no, you're dressed in a pilot, and it looks like a very chrome, nice diner.
Dick Tracy outfit. Yellow trench coat.
What are you wearing now? Same what you were last night?
No, actually, yeah, because I just come in like very very unwashed or not dried polo shirts and whatnot, just wear it constantly. I'm actually in a fairly pristine NASA jumpsuit, specifically with a Atlantis mission patch on it in a year that never existed.
Wait, even better. World War II bomber outfit.
Okay. How about you, Cass? Just
Fishnets, leather, and not a whole lot of that leather.
Mhm.
This is not one of my stage outfits.
Or is it?
I'm gonna say somehow I picked up a red leather velvet jacket with the bow tie, like top hat for some reason.
Yeah, a waitress comes over where you're all like sitting at a booth where it appears Charles has had to pull up a chair off the side. It only seats 4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, y'all must come from the con. Well, we got a special in. We got a D20 pie. It's really just pie, but like in tiny little slices. But you roll for which price you get. It's great. Well, I'll get coffee coming out to you any second now. I love your costumes. It's so great. And she goes walking off. Yeah.
Well, she was friendly.
It's a con.
Is it like?
Also, you're not where you were, and
Yeah.
it's not the same time. So everyone draw a card.
Do you want this card or do you want?
Sure.
Yeah, just pass them around.
So yeah, pass them down.
Yeah.
There we go.
If you get a heart, you can turn them over. If you get a heart, you can describe a generally positive effect.
Ooh.
And then roll your shit. Check your shit. Everyone should roll black and red and add their shit. If you have hearts, you could spend 2 bonus.
Okay.
Do that before or after the roll?
If you spend, you don't add your stat. If you
Okay.
add your stat, you're rolling at base equivalent. Yeah.
Okay.
So you could have whatever your shit is currently,
Okay,
a
so
+2, or you could spend 3 of those and have a +3, or a +4.
So just,
Oh boy! Oh boy!
all right. I was lucky because I have a good stat.
All right, who made it?
I did not.
All right, describe pleasantly how you feel if you got a heart, or what's going on in your perception if you made it.
Okay. Yeah, looking at the suit right now, I'm almost fascinated by a functioning zipper for some reason. So that it just a lot of mine on my
A lot of
pants
tactile
broke.
stuff.
Well, and one of my pants broke off last turn, so I'm just too lazy to get a new pair. But that's not here nor there. No, but the fact of the matter is that I keep looking down and I see way more patches for other missions that were successful. It's like, wait, that was over to the ISS. That was a new
So you're
mission
comforted by
on
Rob Liefeld art on your body.
and pouches.
So many pouches. I don't even care.
No,
Oh my God.
patches.
Oh, okay.
Patches. I was like, no, it could be Liefeldian if the figures have very tiny ankles, but you know.
They all do. Yes.
But in any case, it's all sorts of mission patches. Like, wait, I was on all these. They were successful.
okay.
Mars?
What about you there? Captain.
All around me is just geometric shapes, just shapes in I've never just imagined that, and couldn't tell now that the world is basically just a whole collection of shapes.
Mhm.
It's pretty awesome.
It's always been that way.
Yeah.
How about you, Rockstar?
This coffee actually tastes like coffee. It doesn't taste like it was filtered through somebody's old used jockstrap. It's coffee. It's proper coffee. The beans were roasted sometime within this decade.
And Amelia?
The lady at the waist office was just so nice. She smiled so nicely to all of it. She might not hate what she does. Can you be happy doing this? Just blown away. This person seems to be okay.
All right, Ross, you failed.
I failed.
So
And I got a good
your
one.
card is real now.
Yeah.
So that goes in the center of the table.
Mm-hmm.
You want to read that for everybody?
Swimmers. These swimmers aren't clumped fibers causing shadows in the vitreous humors of the eyes. They're giant worms. Invisible parasites that phase through solid matter and writhe among us in the thousands. They chomp at the air with distended rings of teeth vomited forth, prolapsing from enthusiasm to feast off those who dare see. Like you. Lose your shit while they're real and the creatures attack. So, the King of Diamonds, yeah.
All right. So as you're just sort of like zipping up and down, looking at all your patches, and Amelia's like craning her neck to see the magic waitress that can be happy.
Fingering my silver star for flight.
You just see the wall just sort of distend into like cilia, and like it looks like the plaster's coming out at first before it gets sort of gossamer and a little too Princess Mononoke-y for your taste. And then it just starts writhing around in teeth through people that are eating their meals, and no one's reacting. They're just
The drywall went bad.
It's coming out of eyes. It's coming out of food, and people are like tucking in for more D20 pie. And all of you check your shit because that's awful. And so, like I said, you can either spend your hearts or you could gamble and use your stat.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's only...
Mm-hmm.
So we spend the hearts right now, so we don't roll anything. We just...
You spend the hearts to get bonuses on your black, but if you spend more than your stat, you got a bigger bonus.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So we can spend over the stat?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
I wasn't...
You can spend over the stat or just use the stat. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, no problem. I thought we could only spend up to it, so cool. Then I'm going to spend some of it. Oh, right. That's a good thing I did, so...
All right. So, who made it?
Oh, no.
Not me.
All right. So you all are just like, wow, these drugs are like intense.
This is next level.
And then you all realize that like, why are they all pointed in a single direction? And you see like the walls of worms just sort of vectoring straight towards Amelia's eyes. So Amelia, they come rushing at you where you're seated in the booth. They come squirming towards you with lightning speed. Where all of you are sitting. All of you see this.
Yeah, I am like up on the chair of the booth and then just like backwards over other people's food and shit. I am screaming and I'm just trying to run the fuck away.
Like, stop, drop, and roll!
All right, you drew another card because you lost your shit
Hey.
after the initial check. So that's a hit of more. So, yeah. All right, so that's going to be a high-functioning test to do, or a physical tolerances test to get out of the way.
I'm definitely better at physical, the high functioning, but right. No. So basically, when I jump on the next one, just face plant into someone else's food.
Yeah, you're also bleeding. And you lose a point where a chunk has been ripped out of you by the worms, which all of you can now have begun digesting it in the center of the table amongst your food. So you guys can roll your shit again.
Yeah.
Yay!
When I fail your shit roll, do I lose one?
No.
Okay.
You have not lost it yet. Yes, you do. You do lose.
What if both dice match? Does that mean
Is it even or odd?
it was even?
Critical success.
Oh, okay.
Odd. Critical failure.
Oh no! Oh no!
All right, so at a critical success, you may choose to take one of your cards and put it back in the trick deck, if you so wish.
Yeah, shit. I'm not seeing the shapes anymore.
Yeah,
The
shapes were happy. This isn't happy.
Like no, like those were good shapes. Those were good shapes, man.
If you critically fail, that's bad.
I figured it would be.
What you see has become real for everyone. So put that on the paper. What do you have?
Yours.
Yeah.
Mine is escape to memory. Things were better back then, right? Right? In real, users narrate the scene from the character's memory. Using the exit damages the owner's your shit. Past memories now contain depressing future events.
Mm-hmm.
So that goes right here.
All right. Where is the diner now? What happened in Cass's past?
This diner is in Indy.
Okay.
Indianapolis.
Mhm.
How did we get to Indianapolis? Chuck?
I was like, oh god, I flew the whole bar there.
Yeah, no, but what memory do you have of Indianapolis? Like, specifically? You don't have a memory of an entire city. Like, you went there and did a thing. What happened?
I went there to see the game. Or no, the concert. There was a concert at the Lucas Oil. There was a concert. We went to see the final tour of One Direction before those boys split up and went into a bunch of different solo acts.
Truly is horror.
It really is horror.
So as the people next to your booth are sort of put off their feed by a woman bleeding and thrashing on top of their table, while all of you kind of aghast look and try not to freak out.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Corey, I did fail that, so what do I need to subtract from my... Do I just lose one from my lose your shit?
You can lose one, or you can take another card.
Yeah, let's take another card. We have fun with that. Oh, I'm okay.
Nice. Sometimes it's good. It's not a fair game.
Drugs never on.
Yeah. As you guys are kind of trying to recover from the fact that the walls are trying to eat you like remora, you look outside the halls of the diner and just see that the diner's in a giant hallway that curves off in both directions with tons of people wearing Justin Bieber gear walking past it. Matt! How'd they park the cars in here? Yeah, it's very odd. And then you hear the jukebox kick on. And it's Life is But a Dream playing.
Oh, and burn that too.
You guys want to talk to each other? Get out of here? What do you want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we need to pick up Amelia.
I try and perform first aid on Amelia and her injuries. Yeah.
That'd be high functioning.
Right.
Right.
Since I have no cards, I'm going to go, listen, I'm fairly certain this is actually not happening. I'm fairly certain.
Very sure it is. It's definitely happening. Where the fuck are we now?
I've been administering aid to local stray cats. I think it's basically the same principle to stitch up your injury. So I succeed.
Okay.
All right. I will. I don't know how to do a healing. I'm going to make a note of that.
Okay.
I will say this. Cass needs to make a roll. Black and red. Don't add anything to them. What's the difference between black and red?
5.
All right. It's a mid-level panic when people look outside the diner and see the parking lot and the town and the road they used to get here is no longer there, and that they're instead somehow inexplicably on the second level of a major U.S. stadium at a Justin Bieber concert that is also inexplicably populated by a 1950s diner that wasn't there. So there's a lot of confusion. The older people are a little freaked out. The kids are excited. The nice waitress has dropped her coffee cup and is just stunned staring out the door. And everyone's pretty freaked out by this. Yeah.
Okay. I think we have a way that might help us ground ourselves. Obviously, we don't know how we got here, anything else but we do realize quantum states are affected by observation.
Diner is haunted and we need to leave.
But yes. But we can fight it with science. It's like Ghostbusters. We can fight it with science. Okay? So, in this case, if we are thinking about a straight lane in what we are doing and how everything should be arranged normally in a car park or a Justin Bieber concert, it should reorganize itself as first. So basically, I want to use my physics assistance professor with a high functioning to explain an idea of basically quantum perception. So that,
The entire diner?
Yes. Lecture.
Sorry, but...
Shapes.
All right.
While he's trying to do that, I am meanwhile going to look out the front window at this concert and apply Rockstar to figure out where I can find somebody to get more drugs.
All right.
I don't care if they are uppers or downers or what. We're taking something else.
All right.
Drugs got us into this. Drugs will get us out.
All right, that's going to be a 9/6 on high functioning. So I give a Neil deGrasse Tyson lecture to calm everybody down.
Oh, man, everyone is so comforted to know that their every thought now shapes reality. Whoa. Otherwise, I would have been worried.
Wait, I'm going to try and visualize the forest, then.
Roll? What do you roll?
Yeah.
Nope. That is a red 6, that is a black 2, and I don't know what stat I'm adding, but it's not going to be that high. Or if it's high functioning, that's a tie.
No.
Ties go to the drugs. Yeah.
Which is exactly what I want to do. I want to go to the drugs. Please let me go to the drugs.
Let's go to a nice, peaceful place.
With drugs.
Yeah, with shrooms. Force have shrooms.
Well, you're getting ready to go out and look for drugs at the Bieber concert when a guy's like, "Sir, something's going on here. I'm an off-duty police officer. We can't be leaving the building."
I'm pretty sure you're just shapes.
You say that. We might have been dosed with something in the food. I need everyone to stay calm, sir. You lose a point of high functioning as you're, obviously this guy doesn't know what he's doing. Look at him. He's in spandex. You all notice that he doesn't seem to see the guys dressed like a barbershop quartet walk through the front door.
Oh, no.
In like red sparkling vests, and they got straw hats. And they come kind of sidling in, like, with their arms together, two dudes.
Is this part of the show?
And you realize their arms aren't together, their shoulders are sort of together, and they're sort of together with that one leg they have in between their two outer legs. And it must be easy to harmonize when you've just got the one body. And man, that jukebox sound got in stereo all of a sudden. It's probably because that 7-foot-tall baritone is crawling along the ceiling tiles above your dining room table, harmonizing with the gigantic sumo wrestler-sized man in a straw hat that is just sort of bullfrog. The base part of Life is But a Dream in the kitchen while staring at you intently like you just made fun of the food and he was the chef. Yeah. No one really notices the barbershop quartet closing in on you, or that their eyes look like cigarette burns, or that they are sort of singing in unison and surrounding your table. So, what do you guys want to do?
I yelled, if we all chant, we are in a forest, we are in a forest, we will escape. We are in a nice forest, we are in a forest. And so I'm just trying to get everybody to chant. I'm thinking really hard.
I mean, like, I can just fly us out of here.
All right, so the vibes in here are bad.
Yes.
Someone needs to find an exit. That always involves a skill check of some sort.
Okay.
And pretty much any skill check could work, but you have now encountered the fear. The fear is going to find you as long as this goes on. You got to run from it.
Okay.
So
Dude, like, guys, I can fly us out of here.
Can I use waitress as a skill of like, oh, I know all these places always have a shitty back door that's always unlocked so everyone can go and smoke a...
Yeah, that'd be high functioning plus your waitress bonus, yeah.
I make that.
All right, so someone knows where the exit is. How are you going to get there? Because they are creeping in. It's like the baritone is sort of dripping down towards you from the ceiling while singing. Gumby-like properties.
Now.
Yeah.
I will take out a tire iron and attack them. I'm a repo man. I've hit people with a tire iron before.
That would be a physical tolerance plus repo man, yeah.
Yes. And I make that.
All right, you do... which ones are you hitting?
The baritone?
Yeah. You're going to pinata the baritone?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
All right, you smack the baritone. He just sort of goes swinging away and falls on the floor. You've got an opening now towards the back.
I'd make a beeline for it.
Okay. Who else is running?
Making an exit is a rock star move.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Good night.
All right.
Out we go.
So since it's a physical exit that has been found in the back, I will say you can lead because you made your test.
Hey.
And I will say no one's pursuing you because they didn't expect you to whip out a tire iron and hit them. Everybody else has to run.
Okay.
You guys are good.
Oh,
so this is going to be physical tolerances to get the fuck out of there.
Spending 4 on my hearts.
Okay.
Oh, no help though. So
Okay.
I do fail.
Do I get to add my rock star bonus?
For running?
Yes. for
No,
exiting.
it's not. It's not like a cool on the stage.
This is the fear.
Yeah.
This is getting away from the group.
So you can describe how the hellish barbershop quartet of 3 people, two of which are conjoined into a single tenor, who hits you and how do they injure you for 1 point of physical tolerance?
All right. Instead of actually physically hitting me, the rest of the conglomerate barbershop ends up forming a semicircle through they're connected. They actually start extending outwards, and as they speak, they're actually vomiting up quarter, 8th, 16th notes that are just pelting me continuously, almost causing...
they cut you. Yeah, notes are sharp, being in 2 dimensions.
Yeah.
Notes as sharp as you get.
There are a couple that are bludgeoned because flats, obviously.
Yeah.
So. Fuck off.
So,
I'm finally in my
lose a
element.
point of PT.
All right. Can I choose a card on that, or is that just...
Nope, you
Okay.
just lost it. It
Gotcha.
physically hurts.
Gotcha.
Holy shit, that's a lot of blood for this being an hallucination. Oh god, it's all over my patches that I don't know where I got them from.
My honors.
Yeah, what are you doing there, Cass? How do they get you?
Well, as I run past the barber shop themselves don't get me, but on the other hand, the waitress's coffee pot does climb back together and smashes me in the face and then falls back apart.
Nice. All right, and if you made it, you just got out in time. Yeah, running away from those fucking things. You run out the back of the diner. You cross like a strange young man wearing a Justin Bieber shirt that looks eerily like Cass. Cass, check your shit. As you now recall, 5 people you didn't know back then and yourself running in front of you at a Justin Bieber concert. You're fine. It's normal. All right. Everyone take your cards back from the middle if you failed. So you get swimmers back.
Yeah, boy.
You get your critical failure back. Okay. And that's just in your hand. That's just a thing that's always real for you.
Awesome.
And maybe for other people. So you found the exit, Amelia.
Yep.
Where do you end up next? You don't remember getting there. So the way this game works is there's the scene, there's the exit, and then there is the blackout. We don't do transitions in this game. You've just arrived somewhere else. You have no idea how you got there, why you're wearing that, or what happened in between. And everything can be implied through implication, but it will never be addressed because it's completely gone from your subjective experience.
We are in the top of a tree house in someone else's backyard in like the outer skirts suburbia, like near woods but not in woods.
All right, what are you all wearing? Just the same clothes? Did you put on a pith helmet
I'm
and
wearing
like
a
safari
bathing
out?
suit for some reason.
All right, yeah. You can say what everyone's wearing when you find the exit.
Oh, hell yeah. All right. Every single one of us is dressed as though we're going to the beach. Yeah.
Yes. All right. So, yes, the professor's in a bathing suit and covered with thousands of tiny scars, whereas Cass is bleeding from a head wound.
Did I land in pine cones?
Yeah.
I felt like I landed
Bathing
in pine
suit. Still have my pilot's cap, but bathing suit.
You've got the old-timey, the blue and white stripe one, yeah.
I have a new tattoo. What is it, Charles? Charles, what's my new tattoo?
Oh man! Oh, it's it's one of those worms coiling around an anchor.
Oh no!
Just really embraced them. Yeah.
yeah. No, they're comforting at this point.
All right, you've blacked out. Anytime you black out, you gotta check your shit.
Yeah, just make it.
Made it?
No.
Oh no.
All right, if you have any cards that aren't hearts, they go in the middle of the table.
Nope.
But you can choose. You can either lose your shit or take another card.
I'll
card-
take another card, yeah.
All right, the card starts in the center of the table. What's real for everyone now?
Ghosts. If this is real, the owner identifies a ghost from their past. Touch yourself when it haunts them. Oh, okay. If the user is...
Oh, no one's dead yet, so
Yep.
Ghost becomes a worse card or a better card once people die.
oh, good.
But who did Amelia lose?
I would say that would be... I'll say it would be a childhood friend when we were like 15. They fell off the yacht. It was drowned at sea. We couldn't find them. It was tragic.
Yeah, what's their name?
James.
Amelia, come out and play. You all hear that from down from the treehouse that you're suddenly in.
Like, should we let anyone else into this treehouse? I don't think we should.
All right, checking in. That everyone heard that. Everyone.
Like, well, it's hard not
yes?
to. It's hard not to hear that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna like look out the window of the treehouse really slowly. Just
Yeah, it's James. Looks beautiful. Come on, the lifeguard's got to do that thing every hour where he, comes down, swims so he doesn't get cramps. We gotta go, or we're gonna miss time.
I'm just gonna freeze.
Yeah, you gotta check your shit when you see a dead 15-year-old friend.
Nah, I'm not good at that. That's a tie.
All right, you could lose a point, or you could take another card.
Alright, I'll lose one of the points, yeah. Let's not just make this the fucked toughest day for everyone. Oh.
Yeah. So you're on a lawn in a big tree house. Yeah.
Okay.
There's a young teenager that wants you to go swimming with them. That's probably a little concerning for a lot of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, where's the beach? What direction's the beach there? I'm yelling at the kid down there.
It's where it's always at, man. Towards the ocean.
Wait,
Yeah.
you can't have a forest
Do
near
I
a beach.
see ocean anywhere inside?
It smells like the ocean. Yeah. You're in a tree house, but it's not like.
Steve,
Yeah, what?
there cannot be a beach near a forest. It just never happens.
Okay.
Yes, there can.
Shut up! I'm trying to help.
There are a lot of islands and archipelagos and whatnot. So
We're clearly
Are we
not
on an island,
We're
James?
clearly not on an island.
Are we on an island?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. So we're on an island.
Everything's an island.
Don't.
No, everything is shapes.
well, technically, but then you're kind of getting our tails mixed up.
Look, we just ate, James. We all had Twinkies. We can't go swimming.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got
Well, we could use it as a shallow pool
The shallow pool.
for the lifeguards.
People pee in it.
Yeah, the people pee in it, James. It's a piss pool.
Do you realize how much urine's in the ocean regardless?
Well, that's fish urine. That's good for you.
What
That's why the
biology
ocean's
courses
so
do you
salty. I
take
thought
too?
everybody-
You know what? I'm going like, I can see no flaw in that logic.
Why can't you just accept my word once there, Wallace?
All right, I'm just going to go to the
Oh
pool.
my
You guys
God,
meet me
every
there?
time. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll meet you there, James.
Yeah.
We'll meet you at the pool.
Okay.
That sounds good.
All right, bye. I'll see you later, Amelia.
Yeah, yes, see you later.
Bye, James.
Bye.
Amelia says bye.
So,
Jennifer's
that was
being
awkward.
old friend?
Why do you know teenagers? That's kind of weird.
They died like 12 years ago. That
Oh shit, we got a quantum leap. I'm gonna jump out the treehouse. James, come back! We gotta save you!
Trying to catch.
All right, you go out there. You see James is atop a diving board that's now in the middle of the yard. And he's above where the treehouse was now.
What? Oh, James, what are you doing? That's so high!
And then you hear Beach Boys.
Ah!
You see a giant toad-like man underneath the diving board, like bullfrogging the bass part to a Beach Boys song. His mouth open. It's amazing he can sing with that much piss going into his mouth from two tenors while they sing. While a giant baritone holds up a diving card for scores underneath the bass, and you watch James go into the bass guy's piss mouth and disappear screaming. So check your shit.
No! That is a failure.
Lose a point or take a card.
I'll take a card. Is this true for me or for everyone?
It goes in the table once you
Okay.
fail it.
Grandiosity. The chemicals can sense royalty. They carry new monarchs to the throne. Secret island casts off pretenders to grace. The harshness and selectivity reflects nature's immutable truth. The weak suffer to fuel the fires of destiny. The strong thrive, and the drug has made me strong. When real, anytime the owner would take damage, place a token on this card instead. Yeah.
Also, swimmers are real again.
Oh, God.
So the grass turns into snakes and starts writhing beneath your feet and crawling its way up to the top of the treehouse.
Run,
So
everyone!
you're under attack.
Yeah.
So how are you going to avoid being eaten by the grass? That would be your fault as you're closest to.
Yeah, that's true. I'm going to try to pacify them by walking without rhythm.
Yes, that's what I think that's a high function.
Yeah, I am trying.
You've studied the work of Herbert.
I know how to take care of animals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Roll it.
Yeah, basically the same thing. Yeah, I'd make that. Yeah.
All right, you're walking without rhythm.
Yeah.
They think you're too drunk to see them,
Yeah.
so they only hate that. Everybody else, check your shit as it's getting real bad down there. As the ground is now snakes trying to eat you.
Nope.
You know the score. Lose a point or add a card.
I only have 1 point left, so let's add a card.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that was me too. So
Add
add a card.
You can also take more. That's another thing you can do to succeed a roll. Yeah.
Oh God! All right,
Damn. You're doing great.
I know. I feel bad.
Voices are good. I can show you how to do it if you just listen. But hey, listen! Don't listen. They want to betray you. If they don't, they'll betray you. We ever led you astray, my boy? The attendant to the country club gives extra crab's legs when they're about to die. Don't know what the description for that one.
So on your physical tolerances and your high functioning, you can get a bonus if you describe how someone is telling you how to do it better.
Nice. Yep.
But now, anytime you check your shit, red gets +1 because
good.
it's going to become a lot more difficult
already
to
so
separate
good.
your own voice.
Not
From
failing that check.
the chorus.
Yeah, great. Awesome.
All right. Okay. So that's all happening right now. So you hear a chorus of Beach Boys screaming at you from below as the treehouse is slowly being eaten, and Steve sort of stumbles off into the distance.
I'm looking for the way out.
Yeah, somebody's got to find an exit.
I got this one
All right.
because as a rock star, I can pick out the right harmony from those Beach Boys voices.
Mm-hmm.
And so all I have to do is just add the right counter song to it, and that will lead us right to the exit. Just listen for the instructions in this. Feel the theremin. I'm thinking of good vibrations.
So you're using high functioning, I assume?
Yes.
All right, and you're going to add your rock star points?
Mm-hmm.
All right, roll.
That is a yes. We've got 8, 10 plus 3, so that's 13 over 4.
All right. Yeah, like the main problem with harmony is that it's all uniform and like there's no gaps, so you just have to be a little discordant, and then you can drop through the hole that you open up in singing reality. So you just see Cass worm through a gap in the floor, like a hole between planks. He just sort of like. It goes a little flat and then right down it like a drain. That's the exit. You have to break the harmony to get out. So everyone needs to roll high functioning to get out now.
All right. So.
I made it!
So did I. All right. Critical success.
I do not.
And
On a
won it.
On a crit success, you can choose to put a card back. I'm not sure why you would want to do that.
Yeah.
But there you go.
Coming up on Millhouse for me. So.
All right. You
drug's
escaped,
working very well
Cass.
for you.
So where's the next scene?
I didn't escape though.
Oh, you did not?
No, yeah, I failed.
Oh, okay. They see you. How do the worms or the fear take a hunk out of you?
The worms of the fear.
They go for your tattoo.
Oh, no. Yeah. They've been right off. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Lose a point of physical tolerance.
All right. Oh, wait. I have the grandiosity, and that was like put damage on here.
Yes.
So does that go on there instead?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep. So do I also take it, or it just goes on there?
It just goes on there until I believe something happens at the end of the
When
scene.
it becomes unreal,
Yes.
whoever rolls lowest, yeah. One user takes all the damage.
Mm-hmm. So you're still there.
Yeah.
You're still trapped.
All right. Oh, don't worry. The family, of course, has a station wagon. That's very. I just need to start that. And I used to work at a car dealership. I know how to do that.
Yeah, you got to find your own exit.
Yeah.
You've watched Land of the Lost. It's the
Yeah.
same thing. So.
So hot wiring an old station wagon.
Mm-hmm.
And I do not.
How do you get hurt failing to do that?
Yeah. Let's see.
It doesn't have to all be your physical tolerances.
Yeah.
It could be your high functioning. You could get caught stealing a car. It could be your shit, as It becomes very damaging to steal that car.
Okay.
As the steering wheel turns into snakes trying
Oh
to
no!
eat your hands.
I started, and the entire car just falls apart. Every nut, bolt, and screw.
It's like the Blues Brothers.
Yeah.
It just disassembles itself in front of me. So I'll take a point off that. So I guess no, that's 2. So so I get. So I will try. Yes, I guess I keep that then. Yeah. I will try to. Oh, I'll just run up the diving board and jump out. Like, yeah.
Okay.
The exit is in the piss mouth,
Yeah.
obviously.
Remember, you can spend more.
Yeah.
That's how James
Oh yeah, I'll
If
spend.
you fail, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, if I fail. All right.
But he exited life that way, which is probably not preferable.
Yeah, I'll spend more.
So lose a point or more.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Read what happens.
Let's see. First hit is always free. So
You already had one. Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Flip it. Okay.
yeah. And that was a failed physical tolerance test.
Yeah.
And you make it. So describe how you dive out of the scene.
Well, I dive, but I do a backflip that causes disheart. Actually, no, I jump off to the side, away from the piss mouth, and I'm humming to myself as I do that to create a different harmony. It's really Tibetan throat yodeling. The undulations as I'm going down. So
Are you
fast.
trying to create a diatonic tone to get the hell out?
Yes,
So?
exactly. Yeah.
All right. He's taken more. So every red check for you shit gets a +1 for everybody.
Great.
So every time you take the drug, it will make it individually better for you. It will make every subsequent roll for everyone else, including you, harder to keep yourself together. So you're out. Everyone can take your cards. First, we have to roll. Everyone rolls 1 dice. Don't roll lowest.
9.
6.
6.
All right. You're going to take 2 points of damage somewhere on your stats. I'll let you choose what happened during the blackout, but you took everything he didn't. So we'll see what Cass describes as the scene first, though. So, Cass, where do you end up after you all escape?
Well, it's a bar.
Okay.
It's a very nice bar this time. Very plush,
Hey.
very well upholstered. There's customers, actual customers paying money for drinks that are clearly watered down, but at least they're paying money. And we're sitting at a table in a section behind a curtain that says VIP. I don't know how we got here, but I do know that we are all wearing the fanciest clothes that we've ever worn in our life. And why do we all have these hats?
What do you look like, Tom, with your 2 points of inexplicable damage?
Like, do they both have to be from the same thing?
No, you could put them both on high functioning and be a hobo now. You could look like a crazy person, or you could dump them both into physical trauma. And just
Or
be
one in each.
mangled. Yeah.
I'm going to go to 1 for my functioning.
Okay. Pilot's uniforms look a little threadbare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 1 on physical tolerance. The white Russian glass is broken and stuck in me.
Nice. Yeah. All right, you're all at a lovely bar, wearing fancy clothes, despite the bloodstains that have long ago leaked through them from your wounds. No idea where this place is, who these people are, how you got here.
It's a hell of a Caucasian, Timothy.
I order a Long Island iced tea. I just want to be as drunk as possible, as quick as possible.
That's a lovely turban you're wearing. I don't know where I got this fez.
Are we all wearing fezzes then, or
We're all wearing fancy hats.
oh, fancy hats? Okay.
You've got a 10-gallon hat. It looks like a Stetson. I cannot identify brand,
Okay.
but I am pretty sure that is a cowboy.
Huh. Normally, I don't picture myself in a bowler cap.
But yet here we are.
I think I'm bleeding.
Yeah. Yeah, that's blood.
That's. No one makes me bleed my own blood.
Put a Yankees cap on me.
It's a very fancy hat. Though.
All right, the lights go dim in the bar, and everyone goes, ooh, ah. They all go look into the stage. You hear what you say in perfect harmony as a conjoined tenor monstrosity, a 7-foot-tall slender baritone, and a bullfrog from soft bass come shuffling out and begin singing it earnestly on the stage. Behind them, there is a PowerPoint. It looks like just your most shameful thing. Like, who shoplifted as a kid?
Oh, me.
Oh, yeah, there's definitely footage of that.
Okay.
Pictures of whoever one of you got picked last for kickball, like standing alone in the line, dejected. Just a Rolodex of your most shameful and, like, guarded moments as everyone's, like, putting up lighters and hanging up phones as the hellish barbershop quartet performs it. Check your shit.
I never once thought that picture of me
Oh, yeah.
singing in the church choir in the middle of the...
I made it! Yes!
All those things are only happening in your brain
Don't
right
even
now.
worry about
Somehow
it.
made that too, so...
I make it.
Okay.
I never thought that they would put up the time when I sang Jesus Christ Superstar with Imogene Heap. played
Did
behind.
everyone add +1 to the red?
I have now, and I still made it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Somebody made it harder on everyone. All right. They seem okay. Like, they seem just really focused. I mean, there's a lot of, like, vocal layering that's physically impossible to do. So, you know, they're pretty focused on finishing the song. Like, you could probably find a way out of here pretty quick.
Wait, if it's this, is it the same bar? Like, I think they had one of those, you know, like driving or flying simulator games in an arcade. I'm pretty sure I could fly us out of here.
Didn't you find the last exit?
No, you did.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Get to Hydro Thunder and fly us out of here. Yeah.
That's right. It's like, oh, we're not sticking around until high school. No.
Oh, no.
No.
All right. So roll for it.
High functioning.
Yep.
Okay, so since I failed on my
I do.
shit, does that mean I have to draw one?
Oh, you failed on your shit?
Yeah.
You can either take damage or you can draw one.
Let's draw one.
All right. Real for everyone now is pareidolia. Faces are everywhere in the wood grain, in the coffee creamer, in the iris of someone else's eye. Some recognizable from nightmares, other unimaginable. They can't scream, at least, yet. If you have to sit still with your eyes open for any extended amount of time, test your shit. As the walls are now screaming in chorus with the barbershop quartet coming out of the plaster, mouthing obscenities at you. You didn't think you could read lips before now until that wood grain grew lips.
That which holds the image of an angel becomes an angel. That which holds the image of an angel becomes an angel.
Shame.
So you're going to want to get out of here.
It's like,
Actually,
We're going to get out of here.
So you made your test?
yes.
All right. So you see the video games, of which there are many in the corner.
Flipping switches, like engine sounds start from outside the bar.
Yeah, Hydro Thunder does light up, and it does achieve takeoff through the wall. Thankfully, there are 4 other video games which you can pilot the fuck out of here. So
It's like quickly all aboard.
oh no, you each have to pick your own. So
okay.
roll high functioning to try and steer that game out of here.
I'm going to have my voices explain to me that the motorcycle riding game will be the easiest. Like, because you've never piloted a plane, but you've seen motorbikes work. Not that hard.
+1 high functioning, yeah.
Actually, I'm going to take the first calculations as I realize, oh, this is pattern recognition. I'm just getting on the DDR machine and dancing my way out of here.
Yeah.
Crazy taxi.
I'm getting on that surfboard.
God damn it, Aaron.
Critical success again.
You could put a card in the trip deck, but you don't have to.
Yeah, surfboard. I'm just going to climb onto the surfing simulator and out we go.
All right.
I imagine a critical fail could be, you don't have a quarter on you right now.
If you succeed, you all get out of there. So take your cards back. That is David's now. Yeah. And you have escaped the scene. So where do you end up next?
Casino.
All right.
It's like fancy Las Vegas casino.
Are you guys dressed for it? All in Elvis outfits?
You can let us choose.
Yeah, you could let yourselves choose. Yeah.
Mobsters.
All right.
Basically, stereotypical mobster outfits.
It's wonderful.
Wait, do they make pinstripes?
It's in the
this
Luxor.
thing?
It
What the
doesn't
hell?
even fit the theme.
Exactly.
There's no reason for it. There's just Egyptian shit everywhere. It makes no sense whatsoever.
But Frank Sinatra is playing over the PA.
Oh, of course. Well, it's
Or a
Vegas.
hologram.
But
You
it's Frank Sinatra like, I'm in the mob.
Yeah. So yeah, you just hear ting 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 ting. It's just pachinko hell. Like,
Nick Cage somewhere.
Yeah, a bunch of people ignoring your weird guys and dolls outfits and playing the one-armed bandit. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, those pinstripes look great on you. I never thought that I would go for double-breasted, but here we are. I am not opening this violin case under any circumstance.
I mean, that might be okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. You should do your cast.
I mean, just shake it a little bit.
I think we need a breather. I think we're clear from.
Clearly.
Have you been in a casino?
We just get some free drinks, man, and just like chill out for a bit. We need to lay low.
Until you get dragged to a table. I think we're going to be beating somebody else up by the look of our suits.
Dude, don't ask me. I just flew us out of there. Don't ask me why we're dressed like this. I don't even like mob movies.
Yeah. So I think we're in a good place right now. So we just got to be calm and lay low and just like figure this out and just stay in the lounge and no sudden noises or bright lights or anything like that. We'll be fine. Yeah.
Until the 12-headed John Rickles comes out.
So you said you don't want no loud noises.
Yeah.
And no bright lights.
Ting, 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 ting.
Let's get to the lounge. Like where they serve the free drinks. We get some comp drinks. Yeah, because we're high rollers. Yeah. We'll do that.
Yeah.
We have a buffet.
Well then I've seen this. Let's walk like we know where we're going and we know what we're doing.
Yeah. Let's walk. Let's find the buffet. They gotta have a buffet.
To the buffet.
To the buffet. Yeah. So we look for the buffet.
All right. You start walking down the row of slot machines. It turns, and you walk down that row of slot machines. And that turns.
Seeing this Twilight
You
Zone
walk
episode.
down those couple football fields of slot machines.
Guys, I think this is.
And then you can't see where you turned.
Guys, I think we need to contact the fire marshal. This is not up to code. Like they need to have fire.
No, we don't need the fire marshal in here.
Yeah, no. I'm going to climb up on
Assume they've been paid off.
a slot machine and just look as far as the eye can see to see if there's any other sections.
And reroll your shit.
Fuck.
Red +1.
I fail.
I also failed.
I have a +2 because I'm hearing voices that are all like, he's just looking for someone to turn you in."
Succeeded. So.
All right, if you fail, put all your cards in the middle of the table.
Oh,
Which I have none.
God.
Fuck.
Voices and ghosts are back.
I have none.
Well, I've got Escape to Memory, and
Do I also need to draw a new one?
You could lose a point, or you could draw a new one.
I'm drawing a new one.
Yay.
Tommy, you have to take a card.
Pareidolia.
I'll take a point of damage.
All right, I'll take a card.
I also would like a card.
And they all go in the middle once you read them. So, Amelia, what do you have? Yeah.
I have Revelation. The blind take the narcotic communion and see the agonizing darkness of Black Iron Prison is almost worth the first ray of faith poking through the gloom. Salvation is so clear now. The prophet screams its truth through its our very blood. Cool, yeah.
Oh, good for playing
So
Bloodborne
what are
again.
the,
Great.
what are the effects of that?
So black +1 if the user can describe how the object of their faith helps the test, and lose your shit if the scene is blasphemes against the new religion.
So what do you worship now? What have you've seen? No, she's seen God.
Okay.
Oh, it's absolutely the jackpot. Like this is where we belong.
Yeah, the God of gambling.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's all it was.
Yeah, like we can't leave because this is endless. This is where we're meant to be. We are chosen to be here. The voice is like, that's right. Yes, you belong here.
The first temple of the one-armed bandit. So
We belong to the light.
Oh, you failed as well, right?
I did.
Oh yeah.
I've got
Well, with
amnesia.
his pareidolia, the face is saying that are the kings and queens and jacks of the one-armed bandit. Welcome, Amelia. You're finally home. Yeah.
of course, I be those
So
two.
mine is amnesia. If you lose your shit with this in your hand, place it and your other cards back into the trip deck and shuffle. Redraw the same number of cards from the trip deck. Resume play with no memory of events after the first hit.
Nice.
Yeah, you think you see the faces say that, and then they go still all of a sudden. So we'll get to what Cass is dealing with when we get back.
Psychometry. A centuries-old tree, pulped, pressed, and dried by a starving man considering suicide rather than one more day at the mill. Put on a pallet, load on a ship next to a container of refugees. Shelved by a teen considering suicide rather than one more day in retail. Your receipt. Lose your shit to know how to use literally any object. Dealer can reveal the horrific inner reality of whatever was touched.
Yeah. So your shit is not in the middle anymore. These are just things you're experiencing quietly now. But also, Cass, you don't remember taking drugs, going to the bar, how you got here, Indianapolis. You always have had this weird memory of like 4 people plus older you running in front of you at a Justin Bieber concert. So check your shit. This is horrifically weird for a guy who is playing mean Billy Joe covers.
Okay. So now that I've got the 8 of hearts, by the way, does that add 8?
You can spend any amount of that. You have 8 points, so you could spend charges instead of risking. Yeah.
Okay.
The drug can fuel you, or the drug can make things harder. Yeah.
Let's go with... let's switch your shit. And we add 1 to the red no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it. We're just going to roll it. We made it!
All right, you hold it together, even though you have no idea how you got here. You've had bad drug trips before. All right, a lot is going on. There is currently an endless slot machine hallway. Everyone knows everything that's ever happened on this carpet, and it's terrifying. You don't want to think about it, but you can feel it through the soles of your shoes.
Which, by the way, don't mention. No one talks about what the shoes were.
The ceiling of the casino got larger and has a lot of columns and arches now, and stained glass of playing cards. You didn't remember that from before. But it's just stretching and stretching. So the way it works is as you take more, you now need 2 successful checks to find the exit. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Who wants to get the fuck out of there?
I do. And honestly, it is easy because that's like it's all slot machines. It's all probability on one set or another in finding randomness. So all we need to do is to follow my lead of pulling certain that's like levers as we're going through and listening for how they are setting up to the next one going forward. So you have to follow a pattern of one-armed bandits. So,
I'd assume that's high functioning.
Yes, high functioning, definitely with my physics on here. Okay. And yeah,
are you spending points?
Let's see.
Or are you risking something? Spending your hearts or not?
Yeah, we're going to spend some hearts here.
All right,
so.
how many are you spending?
We're going to go ahead and spend 6. So,
all right,
because I don't want that problem.
Black plus 6.
Okay.
And then what else is new effect?
Ghost.
Oh yeah, yeah, ghost.
So I just roll that like
James is there.
Yeah.
Wanna go swimming?
Not again today. So didn't
just
really
a 15-year-old child playing a.
But that'll be 9 over 3, so definitely made that. So
all right, so you've learned the code.
Yeah, the sound of winning. So
yeah, you've gotten them. you all start, pulling according to he's got a system. And as you do, one of the walls sort of peels apart in a gap of the jackpot, and you can get through that, which is good because you're looking down the endless hallways of slot machines, and you just see 3 guys on the base's shoulders as he just barrels through, like, it's like running of the bulls. Like, you see old ladies and stools flying up over them as they're, like, singing in, like, a prog rock crescendo as they get closer. But they're coming for you, but you're close to the exit now. The next person can actually find an exit.
Cool.
But they're getting close. Who's up next?
Wait, there's a shortcut. We just have to knock over this one slot machine. We can wiggle through, and that will be that much closer to the exit, man.
Okay, do that.
Yeah, physical tolerance. Make that.
All right, check your shit, Amelia. He just disgraced a church.
Oh, God.
That's
terrible. I'm going to lose my shit. How dare
plus
you?
1 R, yeah.
I got plus 2 R because of
plus 2 to the red, yeah.
How dare you?
My profits.
I make that anyway, 10 over 5.
Nice. All right. That doesn't freak you out, so he found the exit. You can all make physical tolerances to get there. All you have to do is destroy a slot machine to do it. And then you can escape.
Yes.
I'm definitely spending my last 4 to...
Okay, just make it.
Critical failure. Finally!
Alright, I made it, but do I have to check my ship because I plus themed myself now?
No, you already checked it. You got over. That's not where the god of gambling really lives.
He's in the one that's going to give
It's just
me the
one of
money
his.
after
He lives in all of our hearts. But all right. Can you lose 2?
I cannot.
All right. Then you die. How does the fear take you? Even though I think I got this.
Yeah.
You can describe.
As I am trying to, I feel like I have the system going down. I'm running towards the baritones. They end up. That's like I feel that my system is going to be good, but I end up pulling 2 different slots at the same time, which inadvertently pay out and crush me underneath the weight of unlimited tokens. That's like, as you think you might be able to see and maybe rescue me for a second, the baritone just stomps down and you hear a horrible wet crunch. So.
Yeah, you all watch poor
Wallace.
Poor Wallace get buried like the guy in Witness under money.
Oh, God damn.
Yeah. So
sorry, guys.
Take all your cards back as we change the scene. As a ghost, you can do these things once per scene.
Okay.
Those. Lots of cards for Amelia.
Whose card is that?
Which one is that?
Tom's.
That is Tom's, yeah. And you all just saw your friend die, so immediately check your shit before you even get to the next scene. Let's see what's happening there before we start.
Wow,
we were plus 1 red.
Wow, I'm
I
okay
critically
with
failed that.
You lose a point, and you take a card.
Yeah, okay, so I die.
So that's losing your shit. What does going crazy enough to never come back look like for Amelia?
Oh, God. So, like...
You could not... I don't want to leave the gambling palace. I have to stay there.
But no, this is where God is, and me and Jimmy together. The voice like, yes, you and Jimmy together. Together, you can with the camera, you can just... Yeah, the lights, they're just so ding, 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 ding. The noise, it's home. It's home. You can't leave. It's just throwing the money over his corpse. Just, look, it's
all for you.
I can escape Mumsy and Dadsy. I don't need you. I have this. It's just gone.
Yeah, give me your cards. All right. Are you setting the scene?
Yeah, I'm going to alter the settings.
All right, that's what your
action.
action
Card had something if I had it in my hand too, I think.
Yes.
I'll save that question to the end of the game.
failed? I would just like to draw a card instead of losing the point of my shit.
Okay.
So, yet another fail. Like, none of us made it out of that casino entirely.
All right.
I did.
All of your cards go on the table along with the new one.
Somebody paid the fee.
So we've got Paranoia, Spatial Refraction, and The Float.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
So, which one do we want to start with?
Well, Paranoia. Yeah, go ahead. You don't have to read the flavor text. You can just read the mechanic and choose how you express it. But it's up to you.
Okay. User chooses a they and red +1 to any test to which they have had a hand.
Mm-hmm.
Spatial Refraction. It's red +1 on any attempt to find the exit. And then the Float, it's actually a useful one because it's black +1 to escape or maneuver. But you do have to test physical tolerance after the exit to avoid damage coming down. So we're all floating now. Because gravity doesn't exist unless we want it to.
Yeah.
It's the negative G's, man.
So throw them all in the center of the table. How'd you set the scene before you died?
Okay. So yeah, everything bloods out, and initially it remains dark, and it seems a bit confusing, but suddenly you're hearing loud whirring sounds, and you can see a starscape starting to paint above your head, and it takes you a minute to realize that you're all inside a planetarium. So that is beginning up with a reeling up of very old tape of some dry narrator. The cosmos was taken form thousands of years ago, and just continuing to roll around.
I don't know why, but this is scarier than the casino.
We're missing Wallace.
No, you're not.
What?
Wallace is standing right there.
Oh.
Perfectly fine.
Oh.
Amelia's gone.
What happened to Amelia?
Yeah, that's your one card. So roll your shit. You just watched him die.
What the fuck? You know what? I'm going to use more again to flip that.
So the way ghosts works,
Like a
if no one's died yet, you just get a ghost for your past and nothing happens.
Okay.
If somebody died, they're real as long as that card is real, even though they can't be affected. If you die with that in your hand, they were dead all along. You never died.
Okay.
Now,
makes sense.
here's the thing. If you die with that in your hand and it's not real, you were dead all along. Everyone who saw you were a ghost.
Delusions. That's great.
Yeah.
So I pump my stats back up to full.
Yeah, your stats are up to full, and that's your one card.
Gotcha.
You have no hearts. You have nothing.
Fair.
You lost everything.
Gotcha.
So that's that effect. You failed.
Yeah.
But you took more.
Yeah.
All right. When you take more, you can. You have to draw a card, but you can pick one of the top three and put them back in any order.
Ooh. Let's see here.
And anytime you test your shit,
Fun.
+2.
Let's see here.
And while we're doing that, you passed seeing Wallace come back to life, even though you watched him get buried alive as Amelia went, yeah, that's not true. Like before that door slammed shut and became a slot machine. Yeah, slot
Because
machine
I
again,
just had to become sacrificed to her church, of course.
This is the least depressing of the three flashing lights.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you took more, and it just goes in your hand since you didn't fail. Yeah.
All right.
So that's just something you see. Great time to be in a planetarium
to
see flashing lights.
Yep.
The worms that eat you, that are everywhere, are still bad. But
they are bad.
The lights are nice.
Yeah.
What do you want to do as a ghost in this scene,
How many hearts
Amelia?
of 8 do you have left, David?
All 8 of them.
Great, I'm going to use the roll 1d10, remove half, rounded down to the hearts from a user on David.
Yeah, you're souring his high by dying.
Yeah. 4. So. Oh, I got 8, so lose 4.
Yeah.
Sorry.
She's really not.
Real harsh in that buzz. What with the
We were meant to
no
be
longer
famous
being alive.
together.
We were. And I was going to write a song about you, but now I'm thinking, you know how many songs there are about women's names?
Aw.
All right, you are now 3 checks away from the exit.
Okay.
Someone keeps doing more drugs.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just keep finding these delicious raisins.
Okay, I have an
hungry.
idea.
Yeah.
Like the scene, like the story, like I've often had to navigate at night sometimes using the stars. Maybe I can navigate a way out of here.
What kind of plane do you fly that doesn't have instruments?
Well, it's a very cheaply maintained one, and sometimes the radar. It's not important right now.
All right, you could use your pilot skill for a +1 on that.
I'll do that.
That would be high functioning, though. Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
So is it just black or red +2 for that?
He's not checking you shit.
Okay.
It's only harder to keep yourself sane.
Okay.
I do succeed.
All right, so you managed to navigate through the stars, meaning all of you watch as Charles just starts walking towards the edge of the planetarium, and he sort of tunnels out and continues with him. So you figure that's probably the right way to go.
I'm tapping like a non-existent headset. Like it's like that's right. I did like descending, maintain 10,000. Like, I'm just doing just talking, pilot shit.
Who controls the universe, David? Who's secretly in charge of all of this that has happened to you and has poisoned you and caused all this?
It's the Republicans. It's got to be the Republicans. It's the people who have the clenched fingers, who have no idea what fun actually is. It's them.
It empties out into just the Science Center fundraiser. It's just women in mink coats, guys in like monocles and top hats. They're all there's a giant piggy bank in the middle, full of money, very Squid Game.
Our God!
Everyone's eating, but like doing it really grossly. There's cake on their corners of their mouth.
At an electron microscope, you monsters.
All right, you got to find a way out of here. And now, tonight's performance. The famous singers. And the barbershop comes out. The twins aren't twins anymore. One of them looks a lot like Amelia. Man, she's singing a lot. Perfect harmony. I didn't know she had that range. Getting down to tenor. It was very well done.
Should we get her?
Everyone check your shit. More, it is now +2. It is +3 for you because you are surrounded on all sides by Republicans.
Critical success.
It's all right. I'm playing it cool.
All right. Let's see. Just no. So
put your card in the middle of the table.
Okay. Off. Ghost.
All right, Amelia, you're back in the scene, and you're also singing on the stage. So how do we show? Are you in like an evening dress? Are you there from the GOP?
Oh, absolutely. Like the side split, sparkly red, with a like full makeup.
Lounging on a piano.
Yes.
So you are not. You're real to them.
Yeah.
You're not real yet.
Yeah.
He's got to die for that to happen. But whoever has the ghost card, if they die, you take their spot. So you have full skills. You can't spend anything on anything. You can lose points while you're in a scene, but that's it. You are just a angry ghost that died. So everyone checks your shit again, because Amelia's back from the dead.
Yep.
Singing I Will Survive.
So, pair of sixes?
Like, I critically succeeded the last roll.
Okay.
So,
you can put it back.
Could I use my physics and astronauts to basically postulate about the validity of parallel dimensions to give myself a bonus on this?
No.
Okay.
She's back from the fucking dead. And you feel a weird sense of kinship with that. Physics is not comforting.
Fair enough. Oh, no.
All right, lose a point or draw a card. You may remove a card from the middle, if you so wish, David.
I do so wish. Let's remove the one that makes it harder to find the exit, shall we?
Okay.
Spatial relationship?
Yeah.
And so that means that...
Stars are getting clearer.
Now we have a bonus to get the hell out of here.
Mm-hmm.
So we already have one successful roll.
You did already have one successful roll. The Barbershop Quartet is doing that awful musical thing where they're walking through the crowd and singing. Everyone hates it. The Republicans loathe it. Stay on stage where you belong, actors. But they're moving towards you menacingly. So it's time to move again.
I'm taking the chocolate fountain and throwing it through the window and climbing through it.
All right, physical tolerances, yeah.
I do not make that, so yeah, no, I fail.
All right, which of them are in the chocolate fountain waiting for you? Which of the singers reaches out to take a swipe?
Who is it now? There's the barbershop. There's the frog. Who else was there?
The barbershop guys are basically there's the bass, the baritone, and the tenors, which are conjoined. One of which is Amelia, not the ghost one.
Okay, it's Amelia. Yeah. Obvious. Yeah. Chocolate Amelia. Fuck.
Yeah. Do you just rake chocolatey fingers down your face, scratching
basically.
you? So lose a point of PT.
Yep.
The chocolate fountain's not the way out.
Wait, does my grandiosity come into that?
It's not real.
Okay, so it's not real. All right.
Yeah, you didn't fail your shit.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You feel like this shouldn't be allowed to happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have my thing here. Locus of control. User picks a stat to lose control over. Dealer picks another user with the cards off the table to be a controller. The controller's rating is what everybody rolls for that stat.
All right, what's that?
High functioning.
All right, you all roll Amelia's high functioning. Amelia now is in control of all your high functioning.
Okay.
So if you have to make that check, you roll what Amelia rolls, and Amelia rolls for you.
There.
If she has to roll multiple times, she gets to pick who wins and who fails.
Nice.
Oh, it'd be a shame if someone owed me, and it'd be good if they died.
All right, you need to find another exit. They're going to attack. So
Okay. Is it my action or is it?
it could be anybody's action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, yeah, the thing about this is that we can actually create a shield for these, Republicans by basically proposing a bunch of really bad legislation.
Socialism!
So we basically appeal to them by saying that we're going to give them whatever we want and stomp on the poor, and they will part the ways for us towards the door.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
I'm just going to take off this pinstripe jacket, turn it inside out so that it's a white jacket, steal that tray from that waiter, and just kind of out through the kitchen.
All right, yeah, that was both high functioning rolls.
Okay, so
Were they? Alright.
Roll twice.
One person makes it. And, no, you both make it, sadly.
All right. So together, as you're distracted by what if we ate them? Wouldn't that be delightful? It's like, oh yes, what a novel idea! Yeah. Meanwhile, Cass puts on a waiter outfit and goes through the kitchen exit.
I guess, do I just keep going through the stars?
Yeah. Well, you can all roll high. You've now, you rolled through the stars to get to the gala. Now the kitchen exit is the way out, you can tell. But you have to roll high functioning to get there. Those two made it because they made their checks.
High functioning, you say? Yeah, you don't make that at all. That's a 901.
Could I do one more?
Yeah, you can take more.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'll flip it.
Okay. The way high functioning works is if you spend more on it, you will always succeed at doing that exact thing. You've seen through it. You understand that perfectly now, forever. You're now a waiter. I know you're a pilot. People are gonna think you're a waiter because you're amazing at it. Doing waiter stuff, it was like you were born to do it. It's it's very kind of hard to get to the exit because everyone wants champagne flutes from you. But you just sort of seamlessly burn through. You never have to roll to be a waiter ever again.
No, I get through finally. I take the champagne bottle, savor.
All right,
Savor
but since you took more, you have to take one and put the other two back in a new order. All right. And then you're dead, so you always escape. Yeah. So everyone take your cards back. Anytime you check your shit. How many cards does everybody have?
2 at the moment.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Can I make a hand limit rule on the fly?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So I'm seeing this. So let's say if you take 4 cards,
That's it.
you're done. Like it's over. You need to get rid of those 4 cards. So 4-card hand limit.
Yeah, that might get egregious at a point where either it's uncontrollable or just...
No. That's
Do
what I'm
hearts
testing.
count towards your hand limit?
What?
Do hearts count towards
They do not.
Okay.
They're positives. All right. Okay. Who found the escape? You did. All right. Everyone gets their high functioning back away from Maddy unless locus of control becomes real again.
I'm trying not to make that.
Or ghost becomes real again. And where are we at now?
That is a damn good
By the way,
question.
the card I got
I have an
really
idea.
fits with the whole waiter thing.
I just hear, look, it's dark. I hear the crickets and bullfrogs chirping in the distance. There's a tent over there. There's a campfire. And why are we holding marshmallows? And why does Amelia still have that slinky, spangly dress and the piano?
Oh, Amelia's not there anymore.
Oh my god.
Or is she?
Speaking of ghost, I'm going to alter the top 3 of these cards.
No. Oh, you can just remove one and put them back in the order. I believe. Oh no, you just
Is
alter
Wallace
alter
still
the
there?
order. Yeah.
Okay, Wallace is still there.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, the card I got, Euphoria.
Nice. That's how a lot of waiters feel.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I know when I did it, just ecstasy every day.
I feel it's a lie.
It is a lie.
A lie you have to tell yourself.
All right, you are all. How y'all dressed? Tripping balls in the woods after fleeing a Republican
motion capture
fundraising.
suit. I'm wearing a motion capture suit. Black spandex, the little golf ball things on me.
Is it just you?
Yeah, no, it's just me.
I love it.
I exactly am in a complete replica of the Possum Lodge outfit from the Red Green Show. Flannel shirt, fishing jacket over it. That's the stupid fishing hat. Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Daft Punk outfit.
Nice.
Which one, the golden or the silver one?
Silver one.
Silver one. Okay.
I think I'm the only one dressed appropriately for camping. I've got, the cargo shorts and the nice loose tee with the vest and the hat full of fishing lures.
I mean, a mocap suit is perfect for camping if you're trying to capture the truth. The true.
I don't know what you're
conditionality of
talking
camping.
about. Like, I'm just making gestures because I want to make these gestures.
if I was a robot waiter, I'd never get tired.
Yeah.
I could do waitering forever.
You could.
I'm very euphoric now.
I'm just happy that right now the only thing we have to worry about is whether the marshmallows are catching on fire, and mine are not.
That's what we need, some duct tape and propane.
The crickets are starting to cricket in rhythm.
God damn it.
Like a
You can't give us 5 minutes to eat some goddamn marshmallows.
Do we have like an army of sharks and jet crickets coming after us?
No, you know what's coming after you.
I know.
The same thing that's coming after
I can
all.
hope, though.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab a. Oh wait, I remember this movie from the Alec Baldwin movie, The Edge from 1997 with Anthony Hopkins. You put a little needle in a pool of water, and it'll point to the magnetic north. And that's the way we need to go, north. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that's definitely
I think that can happen.
a thing that can happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll it. Roll for it.
Yeah. I make it.
All right. You succeed at high functioning. You learn that. The needle melts on the leaf and spells in calligraphy, "North is inside you." So yeah, you know where it's at now. Yeah.
Okay. It's inside. The real north is the one inside of us. That's what that means.
See, I tried to look at my own
Do you
throat
know what
at some
else
point,
needs
but it
to
was
be inside of us?
What?
Okay. I remember my own training, which says that there are 3 kinds of mushrooms. There are the ones that are tasty, there are the ones that kill you, and then there are the ones that make you see God. So the ones on that tree right there are one of those 3.
Yeah.
So if there's 4 of us, we each grab different mushrooms, we each eat them, and one of us is going to find the way out, because the way to get through this drug trip is more drugs.
Sorry.
More drugs.
Sorry, man.
Spoken
Dope
like a
is for
true
dope.
drug addict.
I mean,
If we stay high, we never come down.
It's a good point.
Just mellow your high with a different high.
interactions, though. I mean, does the word comorbidity have any meaning to you?
No, it does not. I don't even know what that word means.
He's a musician. He does not understand that.
Fair.
That is correct, voice of Amelia.
Okay. I'm going to grab the least toxic looking mushroom.
I'm going to grab the prettiest one.
All of you just hear it before it arrives, rumbling through the darkness towards your fire. Just the bellows of the largest, most nightmarish, primal fear of a bear that has ever come rush out of the dark for you. So all of you need to roll physical tolerances to run away from the fire that is being scattered as it barrels towards you.
I failed.
Nope, big failure.
Oh, that's a good one.
Can I use more?
Oh, I succeeded.
Do you have points?
I
left?
have one left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will use more. I don't, that's a great failure.
All
right.
Yeah.
Actually, can I use more as well?
Yeah.
Oh no!
So
Makes all sorts of fun for everybody.
you go first. Draw 3 and pick one.
Okay.
And this is your hand limit if it's not a heart. And draw 3 and pick one.
I just fail.
Mm-hmm. We'll see what happens when they all become real.
Oh, living. Yeah, I'll take this one. Yeah, that's fine. I just don't.
It's fine for now.
Yeah, it's fine for now.
Oh, it all goes in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, it's more. You're fine. Yeah, it's
Okay.
in your hand. You gotta pick.
I know, I'm trying to make decisions. What's fun? What's safe and what's funny?
I succeeded my roll because apparently I picked the right mushroom.
You did it.
Or did the right mushroom?
Okay. All right. The bear is coming towards all of you. It is gonna consume you until just in like weird fits of strength. You see Wallace and Steve each grab it by a leg and start wrestling it with just a force you cannot imagine. It looks like a fucking bear from Elden Ring, and they're just like, I got you. Let's wrestle.
Did not take down a man who's taking a possum.
Yeah. If you succeeded, you found a mushroom. So that you're one test away from getting the fuck out of here. Okay, you got to roll something to eat a mushroom. How are you doing it in a way that's going to save you? You can say anything, but you got to make it a test. It could be your shit, but that's a +5 red now.
It's going to be no shit. It's going to be high functioning.
Okay, yeah.
Because pick the right shroom.
Mm-hmm. All right, you could roll for that.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, that's a success.
Okay. You're doing quite well. You also succeeded there, Mr. Pilot Man, Charles?
I failed.
Oh, you failed. Okay. Just failed?
Just failed.
All right. How many points of physical tolerance do you have? You did. So while they sort of like, we got it, man, we got it, the mouth just sort of comes down and just starts shaking Charles to death and brutally mauling him, ripping him to shreds.
Just like the gypsy woman said.
That's not great for either of you watching that.
Nope, it's not. Yep. All right. So I should probably
Actually, but I'm saying with Euphoria, I'm perfectly fine with that.
Yeah.
As I eat
Give me your card.
As I eat this mushroom, I'm seeing it entirely.
Still made it. 10.
Wow.
Oh, I absolutely did not. So,
All right. Gain a card or lose your shit.
gain a card. I kind of hope I get the. Okay, that's not the one I wanted to, but
And all your cards become real now.
yeah.
They all go in the middle because you failed.
So, Ghost and Maddy, you get mine again. Let's see. Subjective time. Have faith. Time is real. It lives in the clocks on the other side of the lying eyes. Some monkey programmed it into the gears with your same shaking hands. You can hear time's ghost in the language, referring to moments already dead. Definitely real. Test your shit. On failure, a user may choose to black out. Users take damage of stat of choice. The scene ends. Completely resolved. Skipping the exit. God damn.
Yep. So that's real now. So you wanted to do that, you could. But here's the thing: everyone can do that now because it's real.
Okay.
You can make your last check to escape because you kept your shit together.
Yep. I'll do that.
What are you rolling?
High functioning. That's my best bet.
Oh, are you?
Oh yeah. All right. Is focus and control.
Oh wait, no. Is locus of control in there?
Yeah,
well,
it is.
Here's the thing: he's got to pick a stat first.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I do. So.
All right, there we go. It's high function.
Yeah, you don't make that.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry, Ross. I'm really sorry.
All right, you're just eating mushrooms desperately, like you're getting dirt in there.
Yeah.
You're just feverishly. The bears just sort of they're sort of reeling from where you wrestled it, and then it's kind of like it's already a rug. It just sort of middle unzips, and then out of it comes the entire quartet, but it's like an entrance on Viscera. Like they're on one knee, like and like there are pieces of Charles on them, and they're singing a note. It like washes over the fire and puts it out. Check your shit if you didn't escape from before that. Yeah.
All right. Yep. Putting my last 3 in this, hoping to God it helps.
Nope. Weird.
Holy shit! So let's see, 9, 12, and that's 5, 11. I barely make it.
All right. You're at a 4.
Well, I mean, it's black. It would be tied if not.
All right. So you'll have to lose your shit. You can't take more cards, but all your cards become real.
Okay.
So you lose a point of your shit,
no.
and what else is now happening?
Let's see here. Grandiosity. Anytime I take damage, someone else does. Flashing light. R+1 on all tests involving your eyes. Lose your shit while swimmers are real and the creatures attack. The swimmers are back. And test your shit if anywhere indoors.
Don't worry about that one.
Yeah, exactly.
You're at a campfire.
Yeah.
That has been extinguished by Viscera and Charles's corpse.
Yeah.
As strobe lights erupt through the foggy woods. As the hellish barbershop court sings on a pile of Videra and starts stalking towards you on all fours while harmonizing.
Yeah.
You're all one test away from escaping. Yeah.
Although I did escape earlier.
Yeah, you're out. You made it. They need to catch up.
Hey, I escaped too.
You escaped in a way. Yeah. And Ghost is real, right?
Yep.
What are you two doing? Because you're both there now. Like, you could just be, like, watching off to the side.
Like, I'm circling in a plane. Watching them.
I'm just gonna be there, like, just like looking at the mushroom, like, I would have probably picked this one.
or they're like, he chose poorly.
Wait, no, I'm going to climb a tree to get into Charles's plane. So...
You force him to fly you out.
Yeah. No.
Oh, you can get on board like, I'm not going to the exit.
Yeah.
That's going to be a point of physical damage as they're dragging you down. Yeah.
Well, it just goes on to grandiosity. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you can get on board like, I'm not flying to the exit.
Yeah. So I jump off, and there's a horse. I'll jump onto the horse and ride away.
Well, no, you succeeded. You took more.
Okay, yeah.
So, you superhumanly achieve it. There's no normies around, so they don't freak out, which is good. Because that happens if you do a physical test on more. Mm-hmm. They don't like that. Much like they don't like critical failures on your shit, where everything becomes real and they get teleported.
So do I get out, or do I have to keep
You make it out. What about you?
All right. I have no other thoughts that would actually do this. I'm just going to make a hope that I dive into the river that's beside us, and hope that I emerge out on the other side. So physical tests are just diving in and swimming my way out.
+1 R, because you need your eyes.
Yeah.
And it's very bright.
All right. So that's 6, but obviously that is going to...
No, that's for your shit. You get +1.
Oh, that's for my shit? Yeah. So, okay. Oh, so I get a +1. So, all right. So, I make it. So, yeah.
All right. Where's the next scene at?
I would like to set the next scene, because ghosts are real.
You can do that. Ghosts are real.
It's inside for some reason. I'm going to set it, it's inside the Gravitron ride at a carnival. While it's in mid-operation, you're all, stuck to the walls as it's mid-ride.
All right, take all your cards back.
Oh, wait, so this...
you're all dressed as sports mascots for some reason.
So the...
you take all the cards you own back. You all roll, including you. And whoever's lowest takes the point of damage.
Okay. 3.
10. Oh, no, that's 1. Sorry.
All right. So you take the damage.
Sorry.
You rolled a 10.
Okay.
So you take it.
Okay. I'll take it off high functioning.
My brain hurts.
All right. You are now in a Gravitron. Are you using your ghost power yet?
Not yet.
Okay, I'm going to save it. All right.
Okay.
All right. You're in a Gravitron. It is spinning. You're all peeled against the walls.
I would like to implement living world on Ross.
He's got to test his shit first.
Yeah.
Wait. So this is... I have to do this now?
No, that's real for you right now, but until you lose your shit, it's not real for everyone.
Okay.
So it's just nightmarish for you right now. Yeah.
So I don't have to test
You
it.
do not have to test it. Yeah.
All right. Oh, God. I start crawling.
You know it's not real.
Okay.
You know that the walls can't have veins and spin this fast. That wouldn't work. What kind of circulatory system's that? You're keeping it together. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I am going to try to crawl out. Look for... there's got to be an exit somewhere. Wait, no. There's got to be an emergency brake. And so we need to figure out where the emergency brake is. So I'll start looking around for that.
Okay, that'd be high functioning.
Yeah. Critical success.
Yeah, you always know how to stop carnival rides. If this ever comes up again, don't even roll for it, buddy. Where's the brake?
The brake is right beneath my feet.
Yeah. That's where they put it.
Yeah.
They love the passengers to have that kind of control.
There's the carny seat. It's always
Especially
there.
upside down on the walls and shit.
Yeah. So the car, it goes horrifically screeching to a halt. You all go collapsing onto the floor with a bunch of other people. Ah! Children screaming.
Do I get to return one of these?
That is a critical success on your shit test.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I stop the ride.
Mm-hmm.
Does that count as one of the tests to get out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. So how many more do we need?
Just 4.
It's 4. All right. Some puzzle room, escape room shit at this point.
The Gravitron is evacuated into the House of Mirrors, obviously, where
God damn it.
where it opens up. Yeah. So,
all right. This is an easy one to do. So, because when you are in this particular situation, you only need to you sing at a specific frequency to not completely shatter the mirrors, but break them in certain ways that allows you to see the real path. So I'm going to go ahead and use another physics roll to basically figure out that pitch and
I'm going to assist him with musician / rock star because
you get a +1 to your black.
Awesome. Note.
Okay. Oh, and I do have loss of control. I have chosen.
You believe in the thing called love.
Sure.
You don't have to worry about it until it's real.
Oh, you don't have to roll it? Okay, cool. So then I'm not going to worry about it until it's real. So, all right. It's not bad. Thankfully, it's not bad. So, all right. So that is 4, 5, 6, 8. And to the 6, so we're good. So,
all right. You see him like tuning for a mirror to try and find a way out. All of you get to see Charles's character just sort of beating against the mirror.
Oh no!
Until the baritone comes and just rips his throat out and gutters all over the mirror before it shatters, and there's just a hallway into a haunted house for you. So everyone test your shit.
Yay! Against +5R?
Yeah, +5R.
Yeah.
You too.
Oh no! Red 10, black 1.
No.
Red 10, black 11.
Oh, okay. You hold it together.
I went to equal, so unfortunately I'm out. So.
Take a card or lose a point. It's the last one you can take.
Oh, I'm glad I got this one.
So I have to take a damage, right?
Yes.
I can only take it to my ear shit. Everything else is a one. Yep. All right.
Well, that was what was tested.
Yep.
I'm fine.
Okay.
All right. All your shit becomes real. So
the swimmers are back. Flashing lights are back. Grandiosity is back. And everyone has to test their shit because we're now in a living world. The walls are made of meat. So we're inside a living.
Yeah, you realize houses of mirrors are made of a mucus membrane that's reflective. You just couldn't see that before.
And do mine become real now that I failed and took part?
That you failed your shit? Yes. It
Okay,
also becomes. Also, since the world is now living, you have to test your shit again.
Oh, yeah.
And you have to test your shit again.
Let me...
Because he made it all real. And then what other modifiers are there?
So let's see. First off, ghosts are back in effect, so you get your fun stuff. So loss of control, physical tolerances will be now set to Ross. So.
Okay, they're 1. Yeah.
And also subjective time. So I have to test on a failure. I may choose to black out.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that means I've...
Yeah, but you're checking your shit as the walls begin to bleed. The haunted house is a bad place to be.
I'm going to wait until my last card to see if it actually happens. So.
All right, I'm dead.
Choose your exit. How's the fear get you in the haunted house? They can take you anywhere you want.
Okay.
Everybody gets to see, though.
Okay, yeah. So I turn a corner, and I'm in a huge glass room that everyone else is on the other side of. Mm-hmm. But there's a bunch of mannequins set up for a funeral, and on the grave, it's Steve, the repo man, who failed at everything. And the fear is there for singing Me to My Death as the newest member of the fear is like a scorpion Britney Spears singing Toxic and throwing me into the grave or into the coffin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
okay, and just out of my understanding too, because I do have one more if I really wanted to. So
well, you might want to use it because you did just watch Steve get buried alive. And you know exactly what that feels like. Yours was metal, though? Why do you remember that? Why do you remember being buried alive and dying in coins?
Why do I taste zinc?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go ahead and use that, even though it's going to add another one. Sorry, everybody.
It's just you and David at this point.
Yeah, we're running for
David,
glory.
how'd you do?
I actually made it.
Okay, you're keeping it together.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I've done this, I have my last
This is
one
not
here.
my first bad trip.
Okay.
Transformation. So I'm just...
So you lose all your cards, Ross. They are no longer real. So the worms seem like they're going to get you, and you're like, no, I don't believe in worms. Worms aren't real. And you're just beelining through that haunted house. So you're ahead.
Since he's dead, do I need to choose somebody else to roll for me?
What do you mean, locus control?
Yeah.
You just decide what they're rolling.
Okay. But yeah,
you only decide the stat. I decide who rolls for you. Yeah.
Lost physical damage damages your shit instead. Healing wounds with corrupted flesh. Dealer describes the mutation. This is always real for the owner.
Yes. So if you get hurt, it will go all naked lunch on you. Yeah. Okay. So what stat do you want to have lose control over?
Let's go ahead and keep physical tolerance is the one we lose control over. So
Yeah, Charles is not Charles. Obviously, Cass is in
Cass,
control of
last
that
one,
because
yeah.
he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's the only one who can get you out of here.
That's-
So yeah, where are you going next? The exit is very far away. You exit a haunted house. What other carnival place do you go to?
Wait,
I was going to say that we step onto the merry-go-round, but unfortunately I did just see the guy who knows everything about how to stop carnival rides die. And even though I am holding my shit together, it's like, probably the merry-go-round isn't the right spot to go to. On the other hand, the Midway.
All right, yeah. Hey, gotta step right up here. Ding, 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 ding. It's very similar to the casino you were at.
Fuck, you took us to the fun house. Nobody goes to the fun house.
Yeah, you're there. Step right up. Come on, everybody. Step right up.
No. The Carney games. We have to find the right one. There is one.
You got to get your golden ticket.
Name that tune. They play the first 5 notes, and then if we can guess what it is, we can get out.
But my recall's not that good.
Mine is. I'm a rock star. I've got enough drugs in my bloodstream that I am really, really rocking out.
I understand.
Can I use my ghost move now? Or is that...
Do you have a ghost move?
Well, haunt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So you go by a TV that's set up near the rock, the booth you were just talking about, and it's playing VHS behind the scenes, and it's the rise and fall of Cass, and unfortunately, and Cass's latest album, Dive Bob Murphy's, went to #1, but then the drugs took hold, and Cass died a horrible death.
You didn't know Steve worked for VH1, but he's doing a very good VJ.
Granted, that is the hell that is promised to him.
Yeah,
So.
so that would be the ghost appears to terrify a surviving user. Users resist the damage as a test to your, well, in this case, your shit.
Just a +6 on that one for red. So
Okay.
that's all.
I got a chance.
Yeah.
Nope. So I'm going to draw a card.
All right, draw a card. And all your other cards are now real.
Let's see. So we've got Hollow. The high is the only thing left. When real normies are no longer helpful in any way, they are scenery without agency. The Float. We get a +1 for physical tests to maneuver. And then they are still after us, so we have
The
to...
Republicans.
Yes, the Republicans. So we have to roll red +1
Not a
whenever they
conspiracy.
are
It's
involved.
just the truth. All right.
Okay.
So you hear, go knock the head off the dum-dum and you win. And then you there's a like one of those novelty glasses next to you hanging off one of the midways as prizes, and it just shatters as a skee ball comes ricketing by your head, and like, come on, kids, get the dum-dums. And you see good old Charles there in a barbershop quartet outfit taking prizes from kids as they're just trying to stone you all to death with skee balls now. So roll physical tolerances to escape being pelted to death by children with skee balls. Yeah.
All right. Just gonna rearrange these top 3.
Damn. All right, that's 11 versus 7. There's still 4 that I have to.
Oh, no, this is physical tolerance.
That's losing your shit. So I did make that. Yes.
Yeah.
So
How about you, Cass? Are you dodging the skee balls as they're being pelted at you?
I will by taking more.
Okay. What was your hand at? Did you have 3 or 4?
I actually had 2. Well,
Okay.
actually, that would have been 3. So
All right, you get to succeed. You have to take another one, and it becomes real because you've already lost your shit. But you get to pick which one it is. Okay. That doesn't become real. You just have another point of more. Yeah. Okay. You both hold it together and manage to dodge all the skee balls. You still got to find an exit. They're barreling down towards you. Yeah.
All right. So again, there is always a process to Carney games. So there's always the thing that's going to either, they want to trick you into seeing something that's not there, obviously. So I'm going to take one of the other balls, and it's like, actually, I know I cannot knock down all of those cans. So I am specifically going to figure out the angle of attack that I need to throw it in, that it will bounce in an ungodly direction in order to finally gain enough momentum to finally smash that and smash through this goddamn place.
Yeah, Carney. Yeah, win the prize of escape.
So physics 2 get a plus bonus on that too.
Okay, yes. In Carney games, sure.
Or just declare shenanigans.
Yeah.
All right. Oof. Well, let's see. That's going to be 9... So 9, 10 over 8. Yeah, I got it, so.
All right. You win a prize.
Yep. All right.
He gives you an enormous stuffed bear that's got sort of a zipper in the middle of it. And
zippers again.
When you open it, it just leads to a tunnel.
I just start squirming through it. So.
You see the doctor frantically tunneling through a stuffed bear until he disappears inside of it. It seems like a good way to go. Yeah.
Stair tunnel.
Yeah.
Well, it works. Well, wait, where am I going to find a tunnel? Here, in this carnival.
This hour.
No, you can just follow him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You made your test. Any ghosts want to set the next scene as part of their really?
Okay,
Yeah.
You've been dead longer.
It's a plane. It's a big passenger plane with a huge thunderstorm constantly flashing through the windows, and everyone on board is just a passenger, just pale, looking like death, wearing masks.
Okay.
Except for them, they're dressed like flight attendants.
So you're just like flight attendants on a plane of silent faces wearing porcelain masks, staring straight ahead in a turbulent thunderstorm. Yeah. Take all your cards back. It's Wallace and Cass, bloodied, torn to shit, inexplicably in flight attendant uniforms. What do you guys do?
We need to get to cargo.
I agree. And these heels, why did he put us in these heels?
I got regular shoes.
Ghost means
At least the skirt is a sensible length.
Again, I don't know why you got a 70s flight attendant. I'm really sorry. So, there has to be a way out in the cargo too. If nothing else, getting a parachute and getting the fuck off out of here too. Riding it down. So just scurrying it down, ignoring everybody asking for drinks.
I guess Charles would be the voice over the PA.
Oh, this is your pilot. I have died horrible death.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. I'd like to inform all of you that I in fact am currently dead, and currently have no desire to.
Visibility is very low inside this bear.
We're about 3 hours outside of your current damnation.
I can feel my body rot. It is an agony beyond your imagination. Stewardess will be coming by with drinks shortly.
Ignore it. They'll start playing Fleetwood Mac soon enough.
It's like a new company rules, new airline rules require that you not treat them with respect.
Yeah.
The in-flight movie starts playing. It's a barbershop quartet. It is a fusion of Steve and Amelia screaming together as tenors and outfits, while the pilot / baritone Freaky Charles backs up, and there's just the bass left. And they're singing a song, "You're the Only One for Me, Baby," which apparently has a single lyric on endless repeat. "You're the only one for me, baby." Over and over and over again.
Getting closer.
New stanza, please. All right. Just figuring out our way.
Everyone want to test their shit to get a clue?
Yes, I will go ahead and do that. So.
You still have to.
Oh, yeah.
So what, a +7?
Plus 7 red.
Do you have any more left?
Oh God, no.
Hey, come on. We all need to die.
But we
You
don't.
can choose to do it. You don't have. I'm not.
Oh, you don't
I'm asking.
choose?
Do you
Okay.
want to test your shit
Ah.
to learn something from the song?
You know what? We'll go ahead and do that anyway, too, just because we information.
All right, you're risking it.
All right. So let's see. That would be 11, and is that 6 there?
Seven.
7.
So
Does
7.
not be.
No. It's okay. Try.
All right, all your cards go in the middle.
Yep. Oh, and I transformed into something awful.
Lose a point of your shit.
Gotcha. Oh, plus that too. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because of that.
Yeah, you can't take any more cards.
I like adding that hand size mechanic.
Yeah, that's good. So,
And you're the only one for me, baby. They only want one of you.
What does he turn into?
Might stop if there's only one of you. It's a blade. Anything could happen.
so what is my transformation though? Before I make my decision,
You haven't taken any physical damage.
Oh, it's only physical damage
Yeah.
here too.
Oh, wait, I can help with that.
That's not a help for us.
No, it's okay. Wait, do you have...
Boss?
What's your PT? Is your PT only one? Or is it...
My shit is the only thing that's gone down. So
Okay, so you have a PT of at least 2.
Mhm.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'll just... You ever wonder why airplanes serve peanuts? Why peanuts? I just appear as the passenger next to you and just grab a bag of peanuts and shove them down your throat.
which part is that too? Just the little-
Haunt.
the
Ghost
haunt,
appears
okay.
to sabotage or harm you.
Okay.
So make a physical knowledge test.
Yeah. So the ghost of Steve is trying to physically choke you on peanuts.
Acting out a calendar
Yeah.
scenario. So this is the punishment I deserve.
Yeah. If you fail it, then yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, you lose a point of,
Scully?
but you don't. It damages your shit instead.
Oh, and I'm yeah.
So what do you become once you ingest the peanuts?
Oh no.
I die, obviously choking on the peanut.
Mm-hmm.
And then the most graphic rebirth of the baby Mr. Peanut occurs as I sling myself at Steve's throat, eating him from the inside out.
You're the only one left. What are you gonna do? You gotta get the fuck out of here, Cass.
So, your exit, Rosa, could be located behind you.
Ah, yes. All right, how are you doing it?
Easy. I'm just going to open that door. I'm going to step outside, and I'm going to float up. It's time to try defying gravity. I think I'll fly, defy.
So you step out of the plane, but you literally just step out. You're floating in the night sky. You see the moon. You see the plane driving on without you. Like papers and shit flying out of the depressurization as you're just sort of standing there. And you're surrounded by all your friends in straw hats with lovely red vests and bow ties. And your good friend, good old physicist Wallace comes up and disgorges from his throat in a horrible distended frog-like motion a peanut. That cracks open, and it reveals it's full of the raisin, just full of piles and piles of it. And then Amelia comes up and has a straw hat and a cane and a conductor wand and a red vest for you. And they're offering both to you, Cass. So which do you take?
I'm going to take the drugs.
All right.
I told you before, the answer to this is if I get high enough and never come down.
Well, here's the last part of the game, Cass. This part's called Sober Minds. You survived it. What actually happened? It could be I took drugs by myself in a room and imagined 4 people that never existed. It could be I took drugs in a bar and killed 4 people, but now I'm the greatest musician on the planet. It could be you described what all of that was. You determined the plot of the entire game as you're the one person to have survived the trip. You make reality now. So what is reality now? Yeah.
Well, my friends and I all had a horrible bad trip. They overdosed on their first try, and it was the most horrific thing I've ever seen. My psyche made up all sorts of horrible things that I saw happen as they took these drugs. And in the time that it took the manager to go to the back of the bar looking for cream to make a White Russian and to come back up to the front, they all just died, and they were foaming at the mouth. There were blood coming out of their orifices, and I survived that trip, and that is why I have been sober ever since. But
that's when you got clean and the music got good, right?
that's when I got clean and the music got good.
Uh-huh. Yeah. It's the behind the music.
Yeah,
in
it's
reverse.
behind the
Yeah. Poor Timothy said, this bar's going to turn it around. I got your White Russian, sir. It comes out and there's 4 spine-cracked, OD'd victims laying out on the floor as you're spaced out. But it made your career. So that was it. That's the Raisin. My plan is if you survive it, you have to run the next one.
Oh,
so
fun.
the next dealer would instead of Mr. P, Cass, the shitty musician turned rock star extraordinaire, would have to, have the hookup, because the Raisin only lets you go if you spread it. And that's it. So questions, comments, that's the game. That's the whole thing, front to back.
I really like, especially with the hand size mechanic, so that there is a definite, your character can only do so much or take so much abuse before they kick it.
I want it to be a sort of collective death spiral.
Yeah.
Which is kind of going through. Interesting. Like, is there a possibility where, I know the ghosts are kind of being unhelpful, but if you want to choose to be more assistant, is there a possibility of putting abilities like that in?
Well, I mean, that just delays the game.
You can rearrange the cards in the trick deck.
I actually
That's what I was
put
thinking.
the more card on the very
Oh,
top.
I was wondering
It didn't
too.
matter
Okay.
because David got to choose which one.
Okay,
he
I
wanted
was
anyway.
wondering. I saw
But
that.
I was just like,
Be
let's
nice.
give him a chance.
And I know that's kind of it there, but given the fact that you have players who want to see somebody succeed, maybe after
I
that.
don't
so-
know. I don't know about the healing idea.
Yeah. That's why I didn't really
I
consider.
mean, I was thinking maybe like you could have if someone wants to help, like you could transfer a point from one place into another place.
Yeah, and there are cards that let you do that. So,
Okay.
I just wanted to be. Yeah, 4 might be too much. Like
Yeah,
maybe a
4's a
3
lot.
limit.
Yeah.
That would speed things up because then.
But did you have fun?
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
So
Were there
much fun.
scary?
Especially-
I mean, it should be fun, scary.
Especially,
psychedelic.
if you have a group that loves storytelling and role playing.
Yeah. It's very. Everyone needs to have some improv abilities.
Yeah.
No, and otherwise, everybody was bouncing off of each other, and it did a great job of taking the fear and loathing madness kind of to that level.
Yeah, it's not always a barbershop quartet. The only premise, the only thing you GM is you come up with the fear. You come up with the thing that chases people through scenes.
Getting the fear.
And then everything else,
I really enjoy how different cards coming up in each game will be completely different because certain cards affect the game a whole bunch. Like we had the ghost card that affected our game a lot, but that's not going to come up in every game. So that was cool.
Yeah, I do like the idea of the ghost card. Yeah, and it also makes the game really extensible. You could always create new cards and take others out and stuff like that. Play with limited decks.
Yeah, the number of cards is sort of arbitrary. I just used a regular deck.
Yes.
I mean,
the Joker kills you instantly. That didn't come up, but it's fun.
Sweet.
So if you draw the Joker, it's just the fear takes you.
But I do really like the fact of the ghost and anything else to allow you to continue playing and don't feel like you're just listening in onto everything afterwards. That was really nice.
If anything, having more cards involve ghosts so that they have more chances to get involved would be good. I don't know how many were there.
Or other abilities that could maybe randomize just slightly. So
there could be I don't know. Yeah, there's ways you can I mean, I like it because it is simple, easy to get onto. It's tempting to add more mechanics onto it, but I think it's better if he doesn't. So
You're you have a player be a little creature that keeps following them around.
Yeah,
it could be that. I thought about adding some more random roll stuff. Where do you think the Raisin comes from? It's just conspiracy theories. I heard they made that in a DARPA lab. It's I heard it's the pituitary gland of a specific tribe.
I heard it's always been here.
Yeah, exactly.
You could add some cards or change some of the cards to affect the ending, so that like if they come into play or if they're real when the end comes, then like something like maybe this ghost gets to ride along and changes the person in some way. You know, like Amelia possesses Cass or something like that, or
there could be even like said like for ours with Cass right now, if Cass had a card to basically bring somebody else along too, that could bring another player into that ending as well.
Or an evil twin, like an evil version of the player.
I like how Doug Pitt made his family a dynasty by taking drugs.
Yeah.
And then it follows it to his private plane.
But yeah, now I think the thing I'd be really interested in is playing it again. Everybody you mentioned the Tontine idea at the beginning, but it didn't really click until towards the end. I was like, oh yeah, okay, this is going to keep going until there's only one player. So like with everybody having a really solid understanding of that from the beginning to make it more...
Yeah. I just wanted to see if the mechanic was fun at all.
It is.
Yeah, it works. So.
I know it's capricious to make the hearts be the only charges available, but...
No, you definitely want to have very limited resources.
Yeah.
And simplifying things too, so...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The more resources we have, the longer the game can go on.
Yeah.
So,
So, I mean, if it's worth writing up more, I might do a
it
tabletop sim so we could do it. Yeah.
No.
I think it is worth.
Yeah, currently the rules say dice mechanic, blah, blah, blah. So I probably need to explain.
Yeah, the real thing is just the cards. It's such an extensible idea. Like, you can easily add. And people can add their own, you know.
I know you're very much not prototyping yet, but I'll put a little heart symbol, how many things you have.
Yeah,
that would actually be great.
I actually really wanted to do that, and then my internet cut out yesterday.
Yay!
And it was a Google Doc. So I managed to print it just because it was on my phone still, but I couldn't change it. But yeah, that's a good note. Need to add hearts.
Yeah.
All right, thanks guys. I really appreciate it. It was fun playing in person.
Yeah, real fun.
Yeah, fun playing something bizarre.
In person game.
This is the novelty playing in person. I don't understand it.
All right, do drugs.
Yay! You heard it, kids. Bye.
Bye.